Well, golly gee, welcome back. It's been quite a long time, but I'm very excited to continue. This is session 52 of Season of Ghosts, and we've had a month off, and I think we should just hop right back into it. That being said, we had somebody that volunteered to be the recapper, and I think everyone is okay with our resident storyteller being the one to recap. So, Jobin, if you would like to take it away, please, by all means.
All right. So previously on Soggy, this is a little bit more than just the last session, but we went through and did the final ritual to transmigrate into the living world in order to see if we can find the power of the lantern and bring it back to Willowshore so that we can use that power to eventually, hopefully, transmigrate the entire village to the actual outside the mindscape and into the real world. Um, so we did the ritual, but it didn't seem to go completely as we expected. We found ourselves inside of a weird sort of space in between life and death, where we saw other spirits that were lost, and it was a creature that was sort of that has been stalking us for a while now. Um, we ran into Asahina in his form, as well as his sort of companion, and they explained revealed that the person who's sort of been hounding us for a while now, um, sort of making alternate versions of us and messing with us, revealed themselves, and so we had sort of a confrontation. Um, in order for us to escape this area, we had to go ahead and kill and defeat some um, what are they called again?
Nindoru.
Nindoru. Um, so while we did that, there was a standoff between this creature and Asahina. We were able to take out the Nindoru and sort of escape this sort of in between space through a portal. Once we came through the portal, we found ourselves on the Dawnstep Bridge in Willowshore, um, in the living world. The Willowshore was in ruin, um, and all of us were sort of different. We all sort of manifested as sort of aspects of our emotional states as we entered into this place. What we cared about, uh, our goals, our obsessions. Um, we spent some time looking around Willowshore, eventually running into a few of the exorcists, sort of guarding the entrance of Willowshore. We disposed of them, and sort of watched, extracted as much information we could out of them, until we moved forward over to Karahai, which is where we know the power of the lantern has been embedded into one of the bells they're using there to sort of ward off spirits or command spirits or do whatever they're doing over there. So we made our way to Karahai, and now that we're there, we have to make a decision of how we are going to uh, get this power and get it back. We sort of found that they've set up a sort of base, um, in one of the I forgot the name of the building, but they had set up a base, and that base currently has is the location where the bell is with the power of the lantern. We did some scouting, saw that there's 4 entrances and that they are hardly guarded. Sort of, some of those doors are open, and some are more guarded than others. They have people guarding around the second level of the space, but we were able to do some reconnaissance. Um, we also saw that the rest of the town seems to be under the sort of yoke of the exorcists and lumber people that have come and taken over the Karahai, as well as there seems to be some sort of reverence for uh, spiders. One thing we did notice as we were looking around was that there was a creature, sort of a vampire, a type of um, creature. I forgot the name of the creature now. Hold on. The type of, it was like the
Inchi
Tinsia vampire.
vampire? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to I can help you with that if you want.
Yeah, what's the name? What's the name?
They are known as Jiangshis.
Yeah, Jiangxi. So we saw one of those sort of prowling around the town, following a group of sort of mercenaries that were bringing in a creature, sort of shadow hound creature. Um, uh, so we sort of wanted to avoid getting involved with that creature, but they seemed to sort of they had like we learned that they had like life sense, and so because we were dead, they didn't really understand us or notice us. But we did at the same time. Cian was able to stalk and hunt and capture a sort of guard, and we were able to extract some information about him, about the base. And now we are trying to decide, okay, do we want to haunt this town to see if we can weaken the town's sort of defenses so that it makes it easier for us to go in and grab the bell and extract the power? Or should we use Zella and Surprise and just go for it right now? I think we're leaning towards going for it.
Much to your resident druid's chagrin. Excellent. Thank you for the recap. You can take a d6 or a hero point.
Hero point it is.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's do a recap question really quick, just to get it out of the way. Just a casual one to return, I suppose. Who hurt you?
Ooh.
It's a loaded question.
Please, by all means, if anybody wishes to answer the question of who hurt you. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Katai. Katai, where does that hatred sit? That sadness, maybe?
That sadness, definitely. Does it have to be a who? It has to be a person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be you.
mean, I feel like the obvious... I feel like the obvious answer is, Kagopti. They really murdered us. I mean, I feel like it's a non-starter for that one. But if we were looking for deeper meanings of things, as much as Katai really enjoys the tradition and the teachings passed down from her family, the Shrings, she will never admit it out loud. But the teachings of her family have kind of hurt her a little bit when it comes to her relationships with her rest of her family, as well as her view on the world, possibly that she's now starting to come to understand. So I guess who would be, the Shrings as a family.
Wow, that's some dedication. Give me you've earned your D4.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Isolated worldviews. Even if they are practical. Who would you like to ask the same question of?
Who rolled the highest after me?
It would be Jobin.
Jobin, who hurt you?
So yeah, it would have been Kukopti too, but deeper meaning, it would be the Mistbreakers when they tricked me into eating spiders.
Ooh, it burns in your plasma.
He was very hurt. He was very hurt. He was very hurt when that happened.
Wow. Okay. I'm glad that it fuels you. Well. I suppose we should get back to it, shall we? You freaks. All right. Now you were currently inside. You see, you were hiding, being more the traditional sense of haunting a small home in the middle of Karahai village. I say middle very loosely, considering the fact that Karahai Village is one big circle, and the middle of it is actually a giant sea fortress that you've come to know, who never came to help Willowshore. Who knows if they even knew that you guys were gone or if they cared. Nonetheless, you will not let them forget. And they've now stolen from you. It's here on the dark nights that you can see that there is spider webs slung between small homes. Even in the interior place, you can see etched and stained dried blood. There is a plethora of haunting imagery, even besides yourselves. The people wander, listless, superstitious, ignorant. They keep their heads down and their bodies in the dark, with as little light as possible to not draw the attention of anything hiding. The kami of their village completely abandoned, in lieu of feeding crickets to spiders, to satiate their own fears. Their faces and children marked and scarred. And now that you hide behind one of their bamboo walls yourselves, you have only your emotions left. You look forward towards Karahai as Mushi has returned to your form. And as you look ahead, there is that harbor that waits from this fishing village. What do you do, Mr. Breakers?
I know we talked about that plan to flood the harbor and burn a bunch of stuff. Is that still something we want to go and do, or do you just want to jump the wall and go ham?
Doesn't somebody literally have stairs or a ladder or something and we can just go over the wall?
That's what I'm saying. I think we could just literally go over the wall. And I feel like at this point we could probably just fly somehow. So
That is
but
a spiritual
if we do wanna
power.
do some... Oh, can we just do that?
That's a spirit power that you have to choose.
Oh, well, I can just fly myself without spirit powers, but I feel like we have ways to get over that wall. I feel like at this point we're kind of...
Yeah, I think we do.
Yeah.
You also look over to the open door.
Yeah, also that.
So yeah, I have to cast the fly, so we can use that to get across. And I think somebody else had another way of flying too. We could all go through the door. So I think the thing was either set fire to the harbor so to get people to leave the fortress, and then we go in, or we go in now because no one knows that we're here.
Sure, I agree.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm in the camp. Just see if we can just go in.
See what happens.
Since we have the element of surprise.
Mm-hmm. We'd probably
Okay.
prefer to fight, I think.
Also, yeah. Also, we're at our max. We're at our best right now.
Yeah.
Because if we do anything else and we lose spell slots and stuff like that, we can't long rest. Or you can't daily preparation.
You want to fly over, or that obviously the open trap gate?
Well, if I remember correctly, we saw that there was a. We kind of had like a bit of a layout because when we captured a guy, I did my hands in his head thing and sort of found a like his path of him walking around that place. So we did see that there's some areas we can probably come in and sneak in. So we could try and do that.
Don't want you guys to get
Sounds
too hung
good
up
to
on
me.
this.
I think we should just go in. Like,
Yeah, I think we're going in.
Okay.
Yeah, who all has a way to fly in? I have a way to fly in.
I also would fly in.
I have the fly spell.
I have the fly spell as well. And I think Cian could just walk up the wall.
If it's made of wood.
Stone.
Dang.
Oh, then I can cast fly on him and myself.
Or I can.
You could
I
also
know.
cast fly on Beetle, and then Beetle can fly people in.
That's true. We can just do like a cart, so we don't expend resources.
Right.
the beetle cart.
All right. Together you plan to move to the outskirts, just between. There is this thin, like, ring around Karahai's coastal fortress because the villagers stay a little bit away from it. It's kind of separate from the city, where there is foliage and trees. All you have to do is navigate between the pathetic village and get into that area, and you should be relatively unseen. All you have to watch out for are the plethora of guards who are at the top, always watching.
Can people see us?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any illusion magic?
So I do have a scroll of. Where is it? Hold on. Where's the scroll? Wall of mirrors. So this scroll right here. Wall of mirror. So it's a 50-foot, 20-foot long wall. It makes us concealed on from one side to the other. It's thin. But and anybody who tries to go past it, takes damage. So we could probably like line up this wall, and then try and sneak use it to give us a bonus when we're trying to sneak past it.
So is the wall like visible?
Oh, yes.
I think it's let me see here. Shimmering reflective glass.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
I'm worried about popping that wall if
yeah, that's true.
big wall
But
pops up. You know
how
what I mean?
far away from the harbor are we?
Right now I believe, are on the southwest side of Karahai. It wouldn't be a far trip from the harbor, but it is directly past the, you have to go around the whole fortress to get
I
there.
just want. Oh, I thought. Okay.
I say we kind of just try to jump the wall. I feel like class fly on beetle. Try to like.
Oh, I think one thing
Find
we
a place
talked
where it's
about
wall.
was cast fly. I remember now. We said cast fly really high up, go over the place, and then come down. And I think somebody have the gentle landing. I think we were saying something about having gentle landing or something or just flying down from there, from up high.
Yeah, just flying down. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
With the fly spell. Since it only lasts 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Very well. You can see from here the small little tiny lookout windows that is in the ring of the top of the outer walls. You also know that it's not capped, so you could just fly into the center if you were trying to.
You just fly into the center. That'd be kind of funny to go in the middle and fight our way out.
All right. So is that the plan? You guys want to try and fly down in the middle, and then fight our way out?
We're just like glowing green. I don't know how we're gonna do that without being seen.
Then in that case, do we want to do the harbor, blow it up, and see if that'll get people out of the fortress?
I'll have to do that. We just got a bit weird about resources as well. You know?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, either we spend the resources on fly to go around and do that, and we might be seen, or we spend the resources on blowing up the harbor, and then you try and sneak in normally.
Well, it's up to you, Fang. I feel like you're the one who has this ability to blow up the harbor.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have control water prepared at this level. I don't think it's gonna come up though. I mean, I'm fine with whatever you guys want to do. I just don't see us likely being able to
Sneak in with the fly.
fly.
We're gonna get shot down as we're flying over.
We're just gonna get seen, you know. It's not like cover of darkness really helps us because, you know,
We do glow.
we fucking glow. We like a plane. Like,
All right, let's do the harbor then, and see if that gets some of the people out of
then
the.
again, now, but if the harbor's on the other side, we should sneak to the harbor.
You do, yes.
Like, why not just sneak in then at that point? I do have mist prepared. I have two mists.
That's
I
not
have
too bad.
two invisibilities as well.
Yeah, for the sake of ease, what we can do is you tell me how and what you're willing to expend to set fire to the harbor, and then I would have you guys roll essentially an intimidation check or a check similar, and we would see just how much terror you're inflicting on Karahai.
I have absolutely nothing. All my spells are meant to make me hit good, so I did not prepare divine immolation.
I have 2 wall of fires
Okay.
and
Well,
a fireball.
I have one fireball.
But like, if we're storming the breach, you know, I'd rather have spells to fight if we're not gonna be able to get them back. Because when I first prepared these spells to blow up the harbor, I didn't know that it was a use
Yeah,
it
we
or
didn't.
lose it situation.
So you said you have control water, right? To raise the water level. I mean, do you want to use that? Do you want to use that to just flood the harbor, and maybe that's enough to freak them out,
Oh yeah, I mean,
get their attention, instead of blowing it up with fire?
Yeah, I mean, we could flood it.
The duration is 1 hour, so that's 1 hour of the entire harbor being flooded. Maybe that's enough to get people.
I am also willing, because you've had a few people go around, I mean, you have an unconscious guard beside you, and you've kind of pilfered their minds a bit. In particular, Zian, if anybody wants to make a sense motive check to see like how they would react to situations in the village, you're more than welcome to also throw that out there. Okay. Jobin, after going through both 1, an exorcist's mind, and 2, a mercenary guard's mind, you're able to pretty confidently say the response of Karahai itself would likely be to shut in, ignore it, try not to get killed, right? They might even pray that someone else handles the situation for them. You feel like enough, like a mist rolling in and then it rising the water levels, would probably pull a couple of exorcists out into the harbor. However, once they've sent out a few, you get the feeling that after that, while you will make the whole fortress scared and worried, until you start getting in there, you're only going to make it more difficult to penetrate the actual fortress, because they would sooner lock it down than they would go save people.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like, probably get them while we have the element of surprise. It might be better just to try and use our resource. If we're going to use our resources to get in, then we use our resources to get in rather than using it outside and then also having to use it to get in, possibly. How does that sound?
Yeah, I mean, then I say we focus everything on getting it then.
Okay.
I'll just put in chat that I have 2 of these. I've got 1 of these, which I don't really see it being useful.
Fang, if you wanted to exert your power over Mist itself and the storms, I would be willing to let you try and conjure nature's wrath to put in the weather. As in, like, if you're willing to sacrifice a higher level spell rank for Mist, I would let you coat more than a 20-foot field around the fortress.
I mean, I'd be willing to use this 5th level spot, control water, to, increase the precipitation in the air.
Make it thicker.
Mm-hmm. Maybe at a 500-foot range with the duration of 1 hour.
I'd be willing to let that through. Are you willing to make that sacrifice?
Yeah, I'd be willing to sacrifice that for Mist. For sure.
Okay. You guys would watch as Fang sits there for a moment and then begins to twitch. You can feel it in your arms, in your paws, in your claws, that this place has been left to rot and abandoned. You can feel the wood creaking as it's dead and unkept. There is no care for nature anywhere here, and you reach into all of that hatred that lies deep within the stones and the sky. You all watch as out from his eye sockets, these roots that were there grow even larger, reaching all the way to the roof of the building before incorporeally phasing through. There is a breath that comes out from both his hands and his mouth as the thick snow that is falling down begins to grow thicker. And while there is a tinge into the sky, a harrowing mist falls over Karahai, supernaturally fast. I would like you to roll me a free intimidation check, because this is, in a way, haunting this place. You do see people outside begin to run indoors, quietly trying to pack things up or steal what they can before doing so. Okay. Fang, you're pretty confident that you have turned up the terror of Karahai, especially for these villagers.
Welcome.
Everyone is now concealed where they travel.
Let's sneak in.
Yeah, let's try and sneak in then.
All right. The question therein lies, where would you like to try? This will conceal you, making it far easier to get past the guards watching from the top.
I mean, do you guys want to come? I remember it was the north, I think the east and west gate were the ones that were open, right? Or the east gate was the one that was open, right?
It was the west gate.
West gate, that was the open one.
Why are these gates open in the first place?
Trade.
Trade? Okay.
And they're not, they're the big shots in this town, so no one's gonna come in.
Pride.
Pride and trade. So right now they will close the gate if they think something is afoot. So
Alrighty, let's
Is that
get
a
in the
chance?
gate before it becomes a foot.
yeah. All right, that's what we're doing, Artemira.
Excellent. In that case, you guys will swiftly make your way through, and as each of you begin to leave through the mist, I have to ask. Ziyin, you're the last to leave, and as you look down with your bloodied footprints, you have a prisoner. What do you do with him, or do you leave him?
I thought that dude was dead.
Oh.
Fang killed him.
Fang definitely
Yeah.
killed him. Very well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
You definitely killed him. I remember that now. Yes, you did. All right. You leave the bloodied corpse behind. And you make your
You're on a
way
warpath.
in towards Karahai. Where I'm willing to let you get without needing to roll avoid notices is right here. And I find it so ironic that the Mist Breakers have done this.
Yeah, I mean, I was always saying I wanted to be the mist makers, but
That's right. That's right. Okay. The mist is down. The snow is thick. The question now is, where exactly you want to go? You can see small torches on top of the upper ring through the small holes that they can see out of. You can see bolts and crossbows, spears, and the red-faced masks that peer out as people begin to shout at the top of the upper ring. It's the same kind of exorcists that removed your people, that tried to destroy the Cloud Paper House. Where do you go?
Do we want
Right.
to go up and over?
do we want?
Right here,
do
this
we
is
want
this is the open gate. The open gate is the one that's above us, right?
It is this one, yes.
Do we want to go up to the top? Make our way down.
Well, that's where the people are. Right now, there's supposed to be people on the ring right now that are searching. And we have the cover of the mist that's on the floor, so maybe we should use that to just walk in from the gate since they're not paying attention to it.
Yeah. Let's fuck them up. This is gonna be a long ass combat.
Yeah,
Let's go.
before we go, has anybody got some medicine? We're a little hurt over here. I don't know. Remember why?
That was the initial exorcist that you killed.
Yeah, we can't heal.
What,
Well, we
can
can't
heal?
sleep to heal, but yeah, we can treat wounds.
Hmm.
Can I do that?
And time did not pass normally whenever you guys went here. It was like a blink when you felt that feeling. Yeah, Ross, I mean, you are able to heal spirits as easy as you can heal bodies in this form. Go on, have fun.
Okay.
There it is. Little 15 HP, why not? All right. And exploration activities, I see someone's already picked. Avoid notice. Good call. Anyone else?
Probably also I notice.
I think we should all avoid notice, and we can change it once we get inside, right?
Yeah.
Very well.
Or if somebody is an expert in stealth.
Yes, you can follow the expert.
Yeah. We can follow the expert.
Oh,
Is anybody an expert in stealth?
Is anyone expert?
It's Ian.
Wait a minute. Stand by.
I am not.
Damn.
I don't think anybody is actually.
Beetle is an expert in stealth.
no shot!
Yeah.
The spirit of nature
He is an
itself.
expert. Crazy.
He knows how to walk
Yeah.
through these places. Okay.
Alrighty.
Follow the expert with Beetle.
I'm gonna just do directly avoid notice instead of following expert.
Yep,
Yeah.
sounds good.
I'm actually better than Beetle at stealth.
Even
He's not
though,
very dexterous, you know.
Yeah.
Like
totally fine.
I have a +1 stealth.
you should,
It doesn't
you should
definitely
follow
that you should
Beetle's
follow
lead.
it.
Okay, yeah, let's follow the expert. I feel like the exploration actions have changed here a little bit.
The macro is not working for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm struggling with.
Oh, really?
You just go do your sheet exploration, hit the activate button.
But we have to
Our sheet.
browse it and pull it over, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that's the party sheet, is what you're looking for. Yeah.
You could do it on your sheet
You
and
can do it a sheet too, yeah.
Mhm.
Like stealth.
All right.
And Beetle's an expert.
And I will get an initial one because the lookouts are looking out for you.
That's
Yep,
fair.
yep.
They are doing their job right
That's
now,
fair.
in this very moment.
I respect them doing their job, but we will murder them. I have settled on, even though these are priests of Pharasma, it's either them or us. And I don't pick them, so...
Okay. I see one, I see two.
Ugh, that's not good. Wait, it rolled up private for you, Dom? When I rolled it in exploration, it was...
Oh, I just hit stealth and said
you. Did you want these private?
No, that's okay. You'll know if they spot you
Okay.
on the way in.
So if I'm following the expert, I need to still make a stealth roll, right?
If you go to basic action
Yeah.
macro,
Okay.
and then you go to exploration,
Oh, I've already have it
Then
set
you-
up. I just want to make sure what roll I
Oh,
is
okay.
required of me. Just a stealth?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And the exorcist. There we go.
Oh, yeah, I have a plus stealth thanks to Beetle. Shout out Beetle Face.
Woo, woo, woo.
why is Beetle second one?
I believe he was hit by a divine wrath.
That would have gone away by now, right?
I think so, yes. All right. Any hero points, anything like that going through on them? Just kind of curious. Just looking around.
I rolled
looking
my
at-
I rolled mine's
You're pretty confident,
Heals,
Jobin.
I
You're
don't know.
fine. You're pretty
I'll
confident.
hear reported if both Zian and Katahiro reported. Otherwise,
Yeah, how am I feeling? Do I feel confident?
You feel pretty confident, Katai, with a 24.
Okay, cool.
how do
Maybe
I
not-
feel with an 18?
Not great. You're also very much bringing the thunder, literally. So you have literally mist pouring out of your eye sockets. So whether or not you're focusing on being quiet or not is totally up to you.
You know, it's early in the session, and we're about to storm the fortress.
Ha!
I
I
think
get
I'm
it.
gonna hold on to my hero.
Fair enough.
Sounds good.
But here's Beetle still.
Yes, I was waiting for the last party members.
Exactly.
So far, as you see the red mask of an exorcist looking down, they glance over and they seem to be looking closer to the sky, where this fog descended out of nowhere on top of them. That gives you a clear moment as they put up this torch, which even from this distance, you can feel almost shifts and shapes your own body. You can feel deep within you their purifying flames would be very wrong on your forms. And I assume in that very moment that they look up towards the sky, you all take the moment to blitz past. And though you see their head whip down and you hear them say, "Oh, something's wrong," and he shouts to another one of the upper ring guards. They do not see you before you're able to pass by and under this roof. You are welcome to move yourselves to the gate. The gate itself, as you peer around the corner, Jobin, is open. It is painted gray and decorated with a faded but majestic depiction of a white tiger. There is a lot of foot traffic that has come through here, and as you look around to the left and right, you see Fulus everywhere across the gate, on the walls, inscribed all around. They are glowing, and you don't remember seeing them as the guard when you walked through here, but the realization hits you that they are a lot more obvious when they're pointed at you. You feel as though with this gate open, however, they are not active, as long as you
Can
walk
I-
through an appropriate open gate.
Can I take a look at, so I understand what these things do if, they do trigger?
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me a recall knowledge. You work with Fulus a lot recently.
Yeah, I know how to craft a bunch too. All right, let me see here. Recall knowledge. There it is. Oh, do I have Jopin selected? I do not. I have Mushi selected. Recall knowledge. Yes.
There is a difference between this Fulu and the one that was made by the governor, but they do mark similar symbols. You get the feeling that it is a ward and alert. You get the feeling that incorporeal spirits cannot or take extreme damage trying to go through shall we say, opened areas.
So like passing through solid stuff.
Yes, passing through solid stuff would be extremely difficult, even for an incorporeal spirit. You also get the feeling that it is warding against the undead. If you were undead, you're not even sure you'd be able to walk through this Fulu. However, you also get the feeling that this Fulu not only covers the stone walls, but is over the roofs as well. It would be extremely difficult to fly over the fortress.
Okay.
Good thing we're not flying.
So pretty much the walls are ghost proof in terms of passing through them and
Yes.
sealing. Okay.
It would hurt, but you feel like you could do it if you pushed yourself.
Okay. So I'll sort of let people know, like when we stop by and we see all the Fulus and they sort of, start pulsating a little bit. He'll take a moment, and then turn around and whisper to everybody that we will have a hard time trying to pass through walls here that aren't open. Pretty much treat us like if we were not what we are currently. I'll step through the open gate.
Okay.
Alrighty.
It's like walking through a waterfall, Jobin. Like you step through something that affects you, and you feel a wave rush over you. And those of you that watch see the same thing. Your bodies flex, mutate, and change. But as soon as you step through, you have entered Karahai Fortress. It's immediately apparent how cold it is, and how empty. It is only 6 a.m. As you look around left and right, it is a massive ring with many doors and many paths. There are storage boxes, containers, and recent fresh tracks. You do know that this was recently taken by the exorcist who dragged that weird creature into the fortress. If you wished to track them, you could. However, there are many paths you could take here. You
I
see,
still think that dragon thing might be able to help us. Just saying. It's probably pissed.
I think that dragon thing would eat us given the opportunity.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's more angry at the exorcist for kidnapping it. You
Well,
know?
did we learn that the thing eats spirits?
It literally eats.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it could still be a friend.
We are its dinner.
Spirits right now.
I prefer not to play with fire.
Let's leave it be.
Okay. I guess which way did the tracks go, CN?
Which way do the tracks go?
go ahead and give me a track check, survival check. I think there is a basic action macro exactly for that. Seek or the like. Zien, you are fairly confident they were not trying to hide it. There is scratches along the walls and a few torn fulus that have not been repaired yet. They took it this way. To the north.
We should go this way.
So, wait, you said we should go north or south, CN?
We should go south.
Alrighty.
The frame of Beetle fits. It is like a massive haunting creature going through. But that brings you to the first strange thing. Fang, this door feels weird as you look at it right there. There is one ahead of you and one behind you. As you look at it, it's just something rubs you wrong about it. It feels warded, blessed. There's something in your ears that kind of shake for a moment, as though you can sense something beyond it. However, it doesn't stop you from also seeing another strange door. For this one is a gate that clearly should lead deeper in, fortified. There is a pair of decorative cow horns that are affixed to the gate, like handholds. You may continue, as another door lies to your south, and another beyond that, and a warm fire light comes from even deeper.
Do we want to worry about opening any of these doors?
Well, our goal here is to find the bell. I believe the bell is further in one of the inner rings.
You know, if I had the bell, I would put it behind doors that are protected.
Should we try and see if we can get past these?
So you feel it might be behind this one that you're getting that weird feeling from, Bang?
This one's got fancy cow horns.
Okay. So, is this like the governor's door? What if I tried to open it, it's gonna knock me back and I'll take 70 points of damage? Or do we know the deal yet? I'm really afraid of doors with things on it.
I'll come up and take a closer look at the door.
Sounds good. Beyond the actual fortress being quite alive and well, you do take a look at it. There is locks, and akin to the sealed gateways, you have no doubt that this gate represents something. The cow horns, I mean, cows themselves are not too frequent in the region, They seem to represent some kind of spirit or creature. As you look at it, though, look up and down, they don't look locked. Not yet.
Do I see any signs of fulus that might be attached to it? Feel any?
Give me a seek.
All right.
No. Suspiciously, they are empty. There's just the horns to grab onto to open and close it.
I'm not the best at spotting the unseen, Katai, but I don't think there's anything here that we need
Okay.
to.
I'll try to open the door then. Jobin says it's good.
All right, you will your hand onto it,
Oh.
and they
totally.
open into a small hallway that leads into the most inner points of Karahai Fortress. There is, in fact, a door to the right,
There's a door down here.
and a door to the innermost sanctum.
Surprised there's not as many guards around. Should we just like start opening doors and just see how things go?
Well, our goal here is to find the bell, so
So
that's
go
what we're
to-
searching for.
Try to go to even closer to the sanctum, inner sanctum here.
I'm not sure where the bell is. It could be in the inner sanctum.
All right, I'm gonna open this door. It is locked.
All right, as you grab onto them and rattle them,
No.
you hear a voice
Freaking doors.
from beyond the door. I said no more fucking sermons until I've had my bananas.
It's Kibo.
Jobin,
Try to lie. What should I do?
Jobin puts his hand on his finger, a finger on his face, like he's saying shh.
Okay.
And points at that. Yeah, points at that door.
Okay.
Inside this room, it's in contrast to the rest of the fortress. There's a modicum of luxury in this room. Nothing particularly ostentatious catches the eye, but these personal chambers feature solid and polished wooden furniture, folding screens that display elegant hunting scenes that give parts of the room a nod towards privacy. Plenty of scrolls, weapons find themselves on the walls and on pillows down below. There is a pleasant smell and warmth here. It almost reminds you of one of your homes. Beyond that, however, the two low tables, one set with a tea service and snacks, the other covered with scrolls, sit here in the western portion of the room. Katai, you can see the other side of the room is quite different. A bedroom. A large door with imposing locks, however, is beyond it. And even then, adorned throughout all this bedroom are expensive, familiar-looking axes that are laden about.
Is there anything on here that may have been of interest to us? Like any reports or any
Yeah, Jobin went to go look at the scrolls on the. He's curious about the scrolls.
Absolutely.
classic wizard.
As you look
Also, he
down,
has curiosity.
Oh, true.
you can see that there is plans outlining the Specterwood, in particular your home. You can see that this is a plan. It starts, of course, with running from exorcism. There is then a timeline that, if that does not work, to raze the ruins entirely and rebuild more efficient and industrial logging compounds over the bones of your city. But there are several notes of potential regions nearby that might supply rare timber. And you can see that there is a X over where you know the mountain to be, where the monastery lies. And it reads, The sugi was unable to be chopped, but it will certainly please Governor Xiao Mingxia for at least a year. Of more exceedingly significant to your mind, Jobin, is a codex that lies wound.
Right. Let's take a look at that.
All right. You reach down, and I assume you unfurl it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the scroll comes out and it is wrought with the iron around. It makes a satisfying click, 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 click as it comes all the way out, and you can see the elaborate, sacred designs. It's the use, design, and construction of a great bell. It tells you its method of using the series of chants, offerings, and rhythmic rings that coincide with the consecrations to steal the eternal lanterns. You can see that there are notes by Mago Kai, shrine maidens, and exorcists that have extracted, and they've only been using the eternal lantern as the most recent and powerful power source. The metal of the eternal lantern has been reforged into the ringer, however, of the bell, and through proper rites and sacrifice, they have inverted the protection of the flame that is afforded only to Willowshore for their own uses. There is notes on it that Magokai has left, excluding his own genius to keep these pesky, ruinous spirits in the bones of their ruins to be wiped out.
Okay, so his notes is that in order to get rid of the spirits, he needs to destroy their bones, and in order to keep them there, their bones have to be there. Is that what that's saying?
He is calling your village bones.
Oh, okay.
He is just remarking how genius he is for them being able to invert the protection from the Eternal Lantern to force you all to be stuck in your ruin so that he can wipe you out.
Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, so they repurposed the lantern to stop, instead of protecting us from stuff coming in, sort of make a cage to keep us in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As you are
Right.
doing this and reading, there was the satisfying clicks of the codex, and you were looking over your village's raising process. Fang, can I get a seek check?
Yep.
Your face is drawn away. You see what will be the ruins of the forestry. The death of all of the kami, the death of your people there. But your eyes cannot help but to be staring, along with Beetle, to the bedroom, where mounted on the wall are very, very familiar axes. And you know whose bedroom you're in. You know what this place is meant to be. You know that those axes will be used to chop down your own home. They almost seem to manifest, ready to kill, ready to fight, alive. Beetle then lets out a chitter of surprise. You're not dreaming. As they all flip off the wall and rush towards Katai's head.
Whoa.
And we'll roll initiative. There is no bonus that they get, because I think, Fang, you had an eye on them.
I did.
Since I was reading these plans, can I use a either society or crafting for?
I'd allow it.
Maybe more crafting.
You would recognize kind of like the symbols that are on it and realize that those axes in the room itself has things ready to ward you off.
We'll do crafting.
Sure. All right. Perfect. And we're going to jump in with Jobin. Fang, is there something that you say to announce to the party that you're about to be attacked by giant flying axes?
Yeah, I'd say, Kitai, look out.
Perfect. Jobin,
All right.
what would you do?
Alrighty. So he has the codex in his hand. He's going to. I guess we'll go ahead and. Oof. We also don't want to make too much noise. We are going to delay, actually.
Behind?
Yeah, we'll delay until after. We'll delay until after the first animated acts.
Okay.
Well, after Katai.
After Katai. Fang, that brings it to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
It's gonna be a protective spell. I'm gonna cast a Wall of Thorns. Gonna be, like where's the draw tool? Gonna be like right there. Ish. How do I stop the drawing? Enter. It just wants to keep making more lines.
No!
Double click, huh?
Okay,
Right
that's where you
there.
want it? Okay,
I have to go through that to get to
perfect.
Thanks. And then on my Beatles independent action, he's gonna back up the tie. Oh, I'm still on the drawing tool. Oh, sorry. We'll step to here. That's my turn.
All right, works for me. That is going to go to Ross. At the end of your turn, Fang? Hey, Fang, do you still have that axe from the Suki tree?
Let me check my sheet. No,
You don't?
I'm pretty sure.
I think we sold it to Asahina.
You did? You did?
I
Perfect.
do have an axe though. It's the one that killed Dougie.
Picked up from.
That
Okay,
is
dude,
still
yeah.
mine. Yeah, I have that one.
I was waiting for your turn. I was waiting for your turn.
Okay.
But since you are so ahead of the game, I'll give you a reward. As
Oh,
you
I don't
feel
want that.
your hip begin to shift and shake, and the axe that is there animates beside you
Oh,
to swing at you.
damn it.
Oh,
Oh man.
can Beal have attacked it then? Or
Oh,
is it too late?
there's where its initiative lies. It's not going to get its attack yet.
Gotcha.
All right. All right, Ross, what would you like to do?
All right. Let's cast some Bane. And then what's this?
Nice. All right.
That's what the reactions.
It's banged. That's going to go to Xian. What would you like to do?
He's gonna move. And he's gonna grab.
You need to grab it out of the air?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Unbelievable.
That's a success.
And the third action, we're gonna raise shield, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. The first axe that gets to go is going to try. It's going to fly through the air in a whipping motion and tries to cut into the wall of thorns. It's got an AC, right?
Uh-huh. So each 10-foot by 10-foot section has an AC 10, hardness 10, and 20 hit points. It's immune to critical hits and precision damage.
All right, be 16 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, and I assume it's immune to bleed.
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. It's gonna be 8 damage on the first swing.
Okay, that's not very much. It's got that whatever section it hit has 12 left. I'm guessing
Hardness
this one.
10.
Oh,
Has
it's got
hardness
a
10.
hardness 10. Oh, it did nothing.
Perfect.
Thing is too powerful for you.
It's gonna swing again. 25. Immune to crits, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. The second swing is going to be 10 damage.
This 0 damage.
We could literally leave, I think.
All right.
God.
You hear the
Well,
as they try to cut through it.
Is it damage when it tries to cut through it? Or is that only when it tries to move? Let me read the damage part. Everything has cover on each opposite sides. For every move action a creature uses to enter at least one of the spaces. Okay, so it didn't enter. But so technically it's 10 foot by 10 foot, but we'll just say it goes
Yeah. I understand.
back.
They would
I'll
cut
fix
through this
mine.
section.
I'll fix my drawing now that I understand how it works.
Katai, you see the axe that animated, you see that this is likely the one that killed, it is the one that killed Ugly Cute. And you see all of the different symbols on the walls and whatnot begin to glow, and it seems to also animate this one. Leading further that you've walked into Mago Kai's bedroom.
Well, it's lucky I don't shit in his bed. I'm gonna go vicious strike this axe here.
All right.
10, yeah. 24.
That hits.
And it's a vicious swing. 23.
Perfect. It's going to take
Ooh, okay.
15 damage.
Only 15. Okay. Then with my last action, I'm so confident that these axes are gonna be stuck behind there for ages. I'm just gonna go ahead and cast guidance on Jobin. Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
And that brings it to Joan.
All right, we're gonna target this Zax that's being grabbed by Cian.
Yep.
Spells being canceled. He'll just go ahead and cast spells. We're gonna go ahead and let me see here. Hold on. How far away is it from me? 35. Okay. All right. So if I move to here, it'd be fine. It'd be close enough then. So if I move to right, I won't be able to see it. All right. No, we'll just attack that one. We're
Sounds
gonna go
good.
ahead and use ignition on it.
Okay. Heat it up.
2 action range. Here's the attack. We'll throw on the guidance. Oh,
Well, that won't do.
nope. All right. All right. That's 2 actions with 1 action left. Let me see here. Is he gonna hit Katai or Cian? Cian has a shield up, so I'm going to, use this new ability I got, which is the amp version of the shield cantrip.
Ooh.
To cast it on Katai.
Nice.
I
Your
could
shield can
block
be
for
deployed
her
on
if
behalf of others. Yep.
I can block for her if you don't want to do that.
I'll put it on. Put it on her. Because I can also use my reaction to shield block for her as well. It's just
That's
a shield.
kinda neat.
Excellent.
Where'd you
So
get this
go ahead and
from?
go ahead and drag the shield.
Sure.
New
action.
archetype.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah, I'm
Psychic?
part psychic now. Yeah.
Oh, congrats, Jobin. I'm glad your brain is big.
I feel like it's
Cool.
not. It's like medium or like a spiritualist or something.
Because we've been doing so much with Mindscape stuff.
Mm-hmm. Bending reality.
Oh.
All right. Jobin, that's your turn.
Yep, that's my turn.
There's the sound of more axes.
Try.
This one's gonna fly up and try to hack through. 1 and 2. They can't crit, so. All right, the first one's gonna get in, and the second one's gonna get in because it's AC 10, right?
Yeah, it's AC 10.
Perfect. That's going to be
Oh,
11 and 14.
What?
Okay, I took,
So five-
took 5 damage.
5 damage so
Well,
far.
some of it's bleed damage.
No, the bleed
damage
doesn't
is-
count.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, it took. So this square right here takes 5.
Okay. How much health does it have full?
20.
Max.
Okay. This one's going to...
Sorry, me and Crackers just allow me.
Two attacks. All right. 22 and a natural 1.
Go ahead. Well, wouldn't it fail? It's only a 15 because it goes down 1 more degree.
Yep, the 22 hits though.
Yep, it's 22 hits.
So 4 more
Alright,
damage.
4 damage.
It has taken 4. We got 5 and 4.
All right, yet another one. However, this one is the one with right beside you guys. Katai, it will flare up and try to swing into the side of your mouth.
ow. That's where my guts are. Stop it.
Well, you don't got a head anymore, so
Aw, shout out Jobin and Ross. Thanks, gang.
then going to attack you again. Missing, and then it's going to try to use its sweep to hit Xian. 20. All right, they just begin hacking at you. And this one is going to try to fly forward. And cut. That is a fancy 21, 22.
They hit.
All right, they chop in for 2 damage
damage.
and no damage.
So it's at -6.
All right. Fang, you know your wall should hold. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a wall of fire behind the wall. I'm kidding.
That'd be pretty funny, though. I mean,
if they weren't animated axes, maybe I would. Oh come.
so if they were people, you'd do. Okay.
I think they're within 30 of feet apart. I'll electric arc I'll have to make a flat check for this guy.
Okay.
So first I'll roll the flat check. I miss him. So this guy is gonna have to make a save for this.
How is a 27?
It's gonna take 18 lightning.
All right. It takes 10.
Fair.
Okay.
Awesome. Take the salami. Alright. Next action, I'll give Beetle 2 actions. He will fuck up this axe. Mandible.
There is, I imagine, a quite loud lightning sound coming from you, though.
Sure.
All right. Beetle will hit.
I'm gonna just roll both. Here's the damage. Oh, I forgot that map. So that second one's at 20.
Sure.
Oh, it's actually a 21.
21 just hits. Mandibles. Okay. It's going to be 7 damage. And 3 damage.
That's my turn.
All right. Ross, it's going to come to you.
Ross runs down here. Spins. And, do a recall knowledge.
Perfect. You have slammed down enough with our dear beetle that it looks like it is broken.
What's broken?
The axes. Or that axe in particular.
Oh, so I can't recall knowledge it?
You can. No, it's just
okay.
it's a construct. Its construct armor is broken.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to know about the animated axe?
But Ross was going to ask if it was like a haunt or what sort of magic is making these things.
You look at it, and
Yes.
you're pretty clear, as they fly around as though wielded by invisible warriors, that they could have been a haunt. However, they just seem to be all inscribed across, activated to protect this room and this room alone. You get the feeling that if you left the room, they would not pursue. And they're not even rigged for spirits. You get the feeling that they would hack up like people if they came in here.
Get rid of them quietly, if we can. No fireballs.
I think that's, I think
I'm sorry,
that's too
Greg.
late now with the lightning.
No lightning. What?
Yep, lightning was cast.
Maybe that was like, a little static shock, just a tiny pop. He never heard it.
Not with fangs. I hate to-
He wrote it
Yeah,
with
that was-
deception, surely.
Jian, what would you like to do?
I would like to continue my grab.
By all means.
Oh, did I target you? I did. Good enough. Second action, we're going to make him... Make him his prey, and then he'll raise shield, and that'll be his turn.
All right.
I can figure out where anything is on my character sheet anymore.
It's been a month. It's been a month.
It's been a while.
All right, this one's going to rush up and try to hack through. 1, 2, 3. Good thing it can't crit, huh? Hit. 1, 2, 3. 1 does no damage. 1, and the other 2 do. So 4 damage total
Two.
to this section. Did they get
I
through?
think you said he had 9 left. Or 6 left.
I think Remy's missing. But I imagine
I'm sorry, how much damage?
4 damage to
There's one
the
more
section
damage.
in front of this one.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay, this one was at 6, so it's at 10 now, so it's halfway.
Okay. That's going to go to Katai.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and just swing on this last axe. I'm only gonna use I'm gonna vicious swing it because it looks like it's almost dead. Oh no, I'm gonna vicious swing it because it has resistance. Ah,
That hits.
oh, it's still hit. Okay,
It is broken, so its armor is way lower.
nice.
Give me that vicious swing.
24.
24 damage. Not enough to destroy it.
Damn, really?
Mhm.
Alright, well I guess I'm gonna just swing again. Not vicious swing.
Full map.
Full map. Oh right. Okay, sorry. That would not be at a -5. It would be at a -10. So it would be a 16 to hit.
16 just misses.
Damn. Do
All
I
right.
want to use my D4 on axes? No. All right, that's my
Come
turn.
on. All right, that goes to
No,
Jobin.
No.
Jobin, what do you
I
got?
just can go sneeze on it.
Alright. We'll go ahead and cast another. Actually, you know what? He will step right here. Now this person is 15 and 30. Okay, good. All right, we're gonna. I mean, Bang already did electric shock. Electric arc. I don't know if I. Just in case there's a chance, they didn't hear it. We're gonna be a little safer. We're gonna do another ignition. We'll actually do a needle darts for that one, and we'll do silver. Back.
All right. I just
They
need
also
the
take-
damage.
they're immune to bleed.
Yeah.
14.
It is riddled in the perfect spots to destroy the sigils along the blade, and it falls down, destroyed into pieces.
All right.
Xian, you are holding onto the haft, and that's it.
I drop
All
it.
right. Mushi will use his independent. Let me check. Does Mushi have independent yet? Yeah, he does have independent. Mushi will. All right. Yeah. Mushi's independent action is going to be flying over to this door.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll be my turn.
That's going to go to the axes. They're going to just make a whole bunch of attacks. This one's going to go 1, 2, 3. Foundry's really slow today. That is going to be some hits, I imagine.
Yeah. They all hit.
Okay.
Which section is this one hitting?
This one.
Okay.
All right, 8 damage. Doesn't go through.
Alright, it's at 9.
4.
It takes 4, so it's at 11 health left. This one has 11, this one has 10.
All right, sounds good.
I would like to point out, they could just try to, like, fly through it.
Yeah,
Like, it's not completely blocking them, it'll just hurt them when they fly through.
they're not smart.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get that. The
Also,
axe-
it's wood, and they're axes.
Yeah, yeah.
This one also does the same.
It's in their nature.
Chop, chop, chop. Yeah, favorite enemy. Honestly. 9 damage on that one. Missing. All right, the last one is going to go.
It hit twice. We rolled damage one more time.
Oh, it hit twice. I apologize. Oh, yeah, the 33.
That's that 13 was the net one.
All right. This one's going to swing 3 times. Chop, chop, chop.
Two hit.
Perfect. See if we can get any damage in, huh? Yep.
They both hit. So 5 goes in. Which one were they hitting?
What's directly in front of them?
Okay, this one has 6 health.
Okay. Fang, top of the round.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just throw concealed electric arcs at him. So here's 2d20s. I don't know. Go through. And then second one. Will not. So one of them will need to make this save.
All right.
I'll just say this one.
All right. You begin to hear the sound of a shout from the outside, from the one wall. And you do hear the sound throughout Karahai of movement.
All right.
That one takes 8. At your turn, Ross?
That's my turn.
Perfect. Ross, that brings it to you.
He's expecting us to fight contract. Way to damage.
Nope.
Alright, we'll just make this
Evil
bigger.
Ghosts can haunt axes.
Well, could I... We'll do this for Albie. My ward could die against that axe in particular, I guess.
Sounds good.
Alright, there's my turn.
Xian, you hear doors opening close by.
Do you see a bell in there?
Katai?
Sorry, I was muted. Yes.
There is a bell in there. Okay. Do your best. And I'll move over here.
I'm sorry, Katai, you see a bell?
Do I?
You just said yes, there is a bell in there.
Sorry, I thought you said Katai. My bad.
Yeah, it was Katai. He's asking if there's a bell in the room.
Oh, no, there's not. Sorry, I thought... My bad, no, there's no bell. Just axes who look kind of sad. Can we just walk away?
Yes.
Alright, okay.
Second action. Probably going to regret this, but we're going to open the door.
Okay.
Third action will be raise shield. That's my turn.
Sounds good. Katai, that brings it to you.
Mushi's about to lock that door.
I mean, we need to get past his axes if we want to get to the door, or we could just try to bust down that door.
Oh,
And
there's
just-
a door there too.
Yeah, there's a door on the other side here, but like, it sounds like the guy we want to punch is over there.
If we want to fight that
So-
guy, or if we were just trying to get the thing, I do have the plans for how they set up the bell.
You need the
Maybe
ringer.
We try to sneak past him.
We
We
could
need the
get
ringer.
the bell and come back.
Okay.
Oh, so he's not sweeping with a bell or nothing in here?
I mean, we don't know who's inside there. We just heard somebody say they want their bananas.
You've also seen the bell. The bell is massive.
Yeah.
And whenever you guys
Just
were
need
forced
the-
into a seance.
I guess looking at the thing, do I just need the ringer?
You need the ringer, you need the bell.
Yeah.
Oh,
You need both
okay,
of
then
them.
never mind. Yeah,
You need to find the ringer.
then yeah, we gotta. That's gonna be a lot to carry. So yeah, we gotta make sure we have the place secure enough for us to grab it and get out.
Okay. So, do we want to take care of these axes or let them kind of suffer?
I guess we could leave because once we got the thing, unless there's anything in that room we need to look for.
There's
Um,
chests
we
and
can j-
stuff in there, but like, I don't know.
You went through the trouble of protecting it. I don't know.
That is true. That is true. I mean, I can throw some magic over there. It's just spirit damage though, so I don't think it affects contracts.
I don't think so.
I feel
So-
like my wall of thorns has caused more harm than good.
No,
Ah,
no,
it's great.
no, it's great. It's just like, do we want to bother with the encounter? Is now the real
Well,
question.
Well, I mean, if we always can come around the other, if there's an opening there, maybe there's a way to get onto that
Yes,
side from
true.
somewhere
Then
else.
we're gonna get ambushed by axes.
And then we'll
Yeah, and then
yeah,
we'll
I
deal
swear, yeah.
we'll deal with them then. After we spend the resources dealing with this banana guy, probably.
Yeah, I'd rather fight Banana Boy.
I mean,
at-
look,
at
if you
full-
really want, you could just destroy the wall. You could attack it. You'll do a
I mean,
lot more
yeah.
work than these guys.
I'm a better woodcutter than them. It's up to you guys though. I'm down to murder these axes just to secure this room, but if we also just want to go around and start an encounter over
Well,
here, that's also fine.
It might be easier to like if we only have 2 entrances, it might be easier to defend if people do show up in this room too. But I don't know.
So we should leave the wall there. Yeah.
I don't know. And I don't know what's gonna happen. So
Mm. I say we kind of leave it. I say we leave it, and if we can't find the ringer, we can come back because the ringer might be in here, or he might have the ringer on him, depending how big it is.
it's probably in the bell.
Oh, if it's in the bell, then yeah, fuck these axes. All right.
Jobin, you have the codex, right? That's the blueprints.
Yeah,
It's hand size. Like it's something you can carry around.
the ringer. Right?
Yeah, you've seen it used on the bell whenever you were seanced.
Okay.
They would smack the side of it and it would ring.
So you might have it on this person. Because I guess it kind of
Yeah.
just depends.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I'm gonna just go over here, use 2 actions, and third action, I'm gonna just try to listen to see if anyone's approaching this door.
No. Well, I mean, you can give me a seek.
I'll roll. Yeah, I'll roll.
You can hear somebody swearing on the other side, annoyed. But beyond that, you can hear the sounds of gear being put on. Beyond that, though,
Putting his armor on.
yeah. Beyond that, though, you hear more coming from this way. This
From over there.
yeah.
Okay.
The you hear in the distance. I fucking knew those yellow six weren't to be trusted, bandits.
Guys, there's a... Oh, shit. Guys, there's someone... There's more guards coming down from the south. And the guy in here sounds like he's putting on his armor, so he's probably not ready to fight right now. That's my turn.
All right. Jobin.
All right. So run out of here.
Mm-hmm.
One action. Actually, hold on. What's my speed? I think I'm thinking pretty fast. My land speed says 15 right now. Why is it so slow? Am I encumbered? I'm not encumbered. Why is my speed so slow? Oh, because I have avoid notice on. I'm not doing that anymore. All right, 30. Okay, so I can get to right here. We're 1. Am I within reach of this door?
Yes.
I would like to lock it. If there's a lock on this side.
There ain't no lock on it. It's the cow horns.
Okay. All right.
It's basically, you ever seen a door with just handholds? It's the 2 horns.
Okay. Let me see here. Got 2 actions left. 1 second. All right, I'm just gonna let me see here. We're gonna go ahead and cast shield on myself.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. So over here, myself. Activations. Cast shield on myself. And then I'll target Katai and cast shield on her.
Cool.
All right, and that's the play.
That's my play. And then Mushi's independent action. He'll fly. He'll fly and land on top of me.
Sounds good. All right, the axes are going to chop. They don't have a way of dealing enough damage to get all the way through, so I'm going to say all 4 of them chop enough to get through the first barrier. I think that's enough.
It's 10 by 10.
Yep, that's what the
10 by 10
first.
square has.
The first they'll get through
thing.
because it's 2 health left and 10 health left. I like to think that between 9 attacks and get at least a little bit damage in there to save us a little bit of time. I'm going to say that they.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm starting to lose track. If I'm
Fang,
about to have-
please. What would you like to do?
Alright. Well, they're all in the same fucking spot. Dude, I'm gonna scatter spree the square. Oh, it's a 10-foot line. I'll just do the 10-foot line so they'll all get hit by it.
Sounds good.
Essentially, the floorboards begin to crack and
Yeah, it's very loud.
rumble up. Yeah, I mean, Fang's angry.
All right, that's going to be failure, failure, success, failure. Sounds good.
Cantrips are great, dude.
Take-
Why would you add your ability modifier to cantrip?
One of them takes no damage, the other take 5 each. It is an extremely light amount of damage to them.
Progress.
All right. Second action, or third action, I should say.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. It's going to bring it to Ross.
Go here so I can get some sight lines to the hallway. I'll make a perception
Sure.
to see how close they are down that hallway.
Go for it. You get the feeling that they are in this ring somewhere.
All right. They might just pass us by.
Be quiet.
Yeah. But if not, I'll cover the back door too. All right. I'll increase the range again.
Sounds good. What do you do, Ian?
We're gonna move.
Sounds good.
That door was locked, right?
It is, but it is weapon. It is hittable.
That was gonna be my next turn. Is just try to hit it.
I'll try to force it open. I'll just do like a shoulder bash to it, see if it works.
Four's open.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Uh,
One moment.
This.
That's going to be... Man, the Force Open DCs are so limited. Give me the roll.
Make it.
34? That is enough. Okay. You're going to reach towards it, grab onto it, and just shove forward with all of your might. And you watch as your body subtly phases through it before it slams open to reveal an extremely beautiful sight. A beautifully tendered garden that occupies the fortress's central courtyard. A covered well sits at the center, and several well-pruned cotton trees dot the area. The branches are currently bare, giving the impression of jagged spines reaching upwards. But beyond all that, you can see a little bit of like a sitting area to the south of it. And you hear from within, "Oh, by the fucking ghosts that haunt me! What is it?" You got any other actions?
I will make him my prey. I can't actually see him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay,
Where is this voice coming from?
just beyond the door. The courtyard. Same voice you heard saying, "Let me eat my bananas."
Okay.
All right, Katai, that brings it to you.
I guess I'm gonna walk in. Use my phone. Oh, there he is.
All right, as you walk in,
Alright, I have 5 points to go there.
you see a man,
Yeah, he's a man, alright.
burly, large, covered in magical armor, with a double-sided axe that is beautiful with a curved handle. He looks over at you as you enter in, as he says, "Someone better be dying." And he looks at
Yeah, I think someone is.
he gives you a look up and down. As he leaps up from his chair and he spills a cup of tea. And as he reaches for the side for his axe, he pauses. And it gives you a little bit of an eyebrow raise. How about we talk this out? You seem a reasonable dead folk.
I got bad news for you. We're not interested in negotiation.
Really? I'm interested in being the solution to your problem.
I look back at Zian.
He's looking back at Jobin, kind of not paying attention.
Alright, I'm going to
Jobin
cast...
shrugging.
I cast a spell. I'm going to cast... I guess I can just walk up to him. He's not actually too far away from me, is he?
Why don't you recall knowledge on the guy if you don't know anything?
Sure, let's recon knowledge. That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm really good at recon knowledge.
Or sense motive at what he's saying.
I can do both of these things. I'm gonna recon knowledge
Yep.
for my second action.
You feel the sense of this man. You feel the power from the weapons around him. Everything that he owns is equipped to kill spirits. Everything he wields, the way he moves, and you can see his weapons, the designs. This is no doubt the ghost killer, Mago Kai.
Right.
He looks up and down at you, and you can tell as he's speaking, he has dealt with many spirits before, and he has stopped by putting his hand, on his weapon.
I will sense motive him then.
Sure.
I feel like his form of helping us is murdering us, but I will sense motive just for the sake of it.
Sure. Would you hero point if it was bad?
Ugh. No.
Okay. You can't be sure.
Okay.
He is an anomaly. You imagine most people seeing a form like you would either be scared, immediately react by trying to purge you or kill you, but he has stopped. And all you know is even the warning from Asahina that this is the ghost hunter. The fact that he has paused makes you question for a moment his intentions.
Well, okay. I at least level my katana at him, but I don't make a move to attack him.
Sure.
That's maybe my turn.
All right. He will not roll into initiative just yet. Jobin.
Oh boy. Okay, we heard that sort of exchange, right?
Yep.
All right. All right. Let me. We'll go ahead and move into.
Oh, fuck. What happened to you?
All right. We're gonna go ahead and Jobin will say death, I guess. Let me see here. Oh, do I have any more movement left? I do. I have one more. I'm gonna get behind Katai. All right.
Fair enough.
Yep. Let me see here. We're going to pull out a scroll in my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay. He puts up a hand towards you and says, "We don't have to do this. I've done this many times. The fact you haven't killed anybody in the fortress leads me to think you're reasonable."
All right. So we're just putting this in our hand for now.
Uh-huh.
And
It's not a hostile action.
yeah.
Couldn't
And he's gonna Jobin will Jobin will say well, you we know you kill our kind and we don't want to stay dead, so I don't think this is gonna work out.
He, gives you a look. I hate to break it to you. The dead stay dead, usually.
Right. When he says that, and I kind of want to get his get a feeling of his intentions when he says that to me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Do a sense motive. I'll use a hero point if I need to.
I would, yeah. Of all of the people that you've come across that have seen your form, it's been sheer terror, like I said. But you think, as you look at Magokai, and he is getting an actual look at you, from all the rumors that he's heard, and the fact that he's walked through your village, the codexes and all that, you think he knows or suspects that you're not full, or at least you're not normal ghosts. Not only are you a danger, but you get the feeling that he's picked up with enough time dealing with ghosts that you're not like normal ghosts. And he seems to want to know why you're doing this. And he wants to have a conversation before deciding whether or not to put an end to you. And for that notion, you think, from what he looks like, the weapon that he's carrying, he seems to think that he can take you pretty confidently.
All right, that's Jobin's turn. He's going to take a moment to sort of internalize this and figure out what would be the probably better decision. I'm thinking we're going to take this guy out, but maybe it's good to get some information first. But also, we're probably going to deal with all the other people coming in here if we don't do this sooner.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's going on in his mind right now.
You might be able to stop them if we do have a conversation.
All right, that's going to go to...
Get him in a position so that when the conversation turns to sour.
Yeah.
Fang, that's going to go to you. I don't think they'd break through just yet.
Yeah, I guess we're moving on. Thing will, just because he doesn't like him, he's got a grudge.
Yep.
He'll scatter scream again.
Go for it. Before moving?
Yeah.
By all means. There they go. I found he's running a little bit slow today. All right.
That's the damage. 11. Then he'll activate Beetle. Guess we're moving on, Ross. Then he'll stride.
Okay. You're welcome to go out there into the garden. It's beautifully maintained, despite the man being in front of you. Clearly the man that sent an axe into the Sugi tree. Ross.
Is that the bell right there? Or is that a well?
That's a well.
Okay.
What you doing, Ross?
Oh, I'm on
Right.
Jobin's.
Just right out the door,
Mhm.
come to this door,
Huh.
and magically lock it.
Ooh, all right. Nice. All right. Jean, that comes to you.
Oh, you're going to leave it to me to start this off? Okay.
I'm actually going to end the encounter because nobody's in the room with the animated axes.
Oh, okay.
But you guys may act. He has a hand on his hip in case he needs to throw the axe or start using his weapons. But as he looks over at you, there's like a rattling on this door. He says, whoa. He puts up his hands. We can speak first. If you agree not to attack just yet, I'll say it's a false alarm.
I sense motive that.
Sure. Zine, you think he's telling the truth? You also get the voice of a man who probably has an ace up his sleeve. You kind of take the moment, and you realize, well, his one hand is on the haft of the axe. He hasn't used it yet, but the other hand, gripped into it hidden, is the bell ringer. And he looks like he's ready to use it if needed, but he won't unless you guys attack. And you remember how that feeling is when that bell rings. It hurts on a spiritual level.
So he does have the ringer.
He does.
I will whisper to Ross that the ringer's on him.
It's awful generous for someone who's known as a ghost killer. Parlay with ghosts.
He puts his, hand on his hip and looks down. Well, let me be frank. I don't like the dead coming back. Lots of supernatural things these days, but he offers a hand kind of out with the axe and says, unfortunately, very few people in this age have the power to put supernatural things in its place. I'm a man who's worked his way to the top. And that makes me somewhat of a little bit of a legend. Yes, I put ghosts to rest. Yes, I work for a ghost. Yes, I hate ghosts. But you're not like other spirits. No, you've come away from your home to come find me. You're missing something, aren't you? And I would like to do the easiest thing that gets rid of ghosts. Solve their problem. Have them move on to the afterlife. And I'm willing to do it the easy way. And I'm willing to do it the hard way.
Are you a follower of Pharasma?
Fuck no. But many of my exorcists are. Need those blessings, In fact, you'll find many things akin to Phrasma here. She's watched over me all my life. Like to think I'm a little agent of her. Got a couple Reapers on standby in case this goes wrong. In fact...
Do you know what'll happen if you cut down the Suki tree?
I get paid. A ghost gets off my back. A little bit of silver in my pocket keeps the Jorgamo off my people. My businesses.
Do you know what that Suki tree holds?
I'm getting the feeling you're gonna tell me. So how about this? Let's make it easy. He kind of slowly puts his hand down on the table with the axe. He doesn't lose the grip of it, but he's putting it down. Let me ask you some questions. Very clear questions. You answer. We see how this goes. What is it you want from me? Why don't you just move along to your afterlives? What is it you cling to your ruined town so heavily for?
There's a great evil that we are trying to prevent you from unleashing.
With that, I will say you have moved into an influence encounter on him. In this case, Katai, you have a couple of options here with that answer. We can leave you to be at that answer, and I would provoke a roll from you.
Okay.
But if anybody else also wants to help answer this question, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, Shogun's gonna hop into and say, when Fang mentions Suki Tree, Katai mentions the great evil. Shogun will say, and that great evil is being held at bay by the Suki Tree.
Is that all that goes on? And any other questions? Or answers, I mean?
We need that ringer that you have held there, as well as the bell returned back to Willowshore.
He puts up a hand, and that I will count as the 3 answers given. Katai, I'm gonna let you roll. How about a Willowshore lore? Because that is
Sure.
that is of it. So here you go.
Okay.
As for you, occultism or Willowshore lore, Jobin?
I'll take that Willowshore lore.
Yeah, you can roll the same one.
Tie.
Oh, nice.
Okay. With that, he kind of like looks at you and gives like a nod, and he will put his hand down. And when he does, he gives a whistle up into the air. And you get the feeling that people are backing off as it quiets down in the fortress. All right. Of course, every ghost wants things. If we gave you everything you wanted, though, there'd be nothing left for the living for my people. What makes your city, your little village, backwater in the middle of nowhere, so special that I should care? Care over the people that need that lumber for warmth.
You don't understand if you just what the Sugi tree there is protecting you from. Would you? I can probably show you what would happen if the creature that's underneath the Sugi tree releases.
Sugi tree aside.
We're not fully dead. There's a Shinigami that we're working with to actually restore us.
You're right, Katai, it's time.
What?
Fang gets off Beetle and he starts walking up. He's gonna draw a circle.
Here we go.
There's a circle. This one's not a watermelon.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I'm a dead ghost.
He looks down at it.
Fang's gonna start explaining the mindscape and why no one's fully moved on, even though we're quote unquote dead.
You get like 2 seconds into it, and you can see his eyes start to like glaze over a bit. He's like,
when he does that, Fang like snaps his fingers.
Look, can you let me ask questions that have concrete answers that are easy for me to understand?
You're just not grasping it. Fang begins drawing another circle.
He ignores you.
What Fang is trying to say, like, we're kind of stuck in a loop, right? And we can get out of the loop if you could help us, because we're not going down the stream yet. We're still trying to get out.
Okay. Diplomacy?
How about nature for circle theory?
Yeah, sure, I'll allow that.
Can I try to use some Senpachi lore for like
Sure.
reincarnation?
Yeah.
Okay.
DC's 31 on Senpachi and nature, because he's not a big fan of that. Like he doesn't really get that all too much.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey.
27. Weirdly enough, he's like, you know what? I think the circles are working for me.
All right, fine, whatever, dude.
Reincarnation circles.
Yeah. All right, so you're stuck in a. All right, that's fine. You're like, sure. If I believe you, look, that's all fine and good, but you see, there's a governor in Xiaoming Xia, ghost, root fucker, has a whole army at his disposal. See, he demanded these woods, your woods, and if I don't deliver, he'll probably cut my head off. So what's in this for me? Now that's worth risking my neck, and I become a ghost, you know?
Well, I mean, the thing is, if you cut down the Sugi tree, then it all means nothing, because you're releasing the greatest evil.
Oh, yeah. They're all big, scary evil.
Have you heard of Kugati?
You help us complete our task, we'll actually come back.
True.
He looks over at you at that.
And we can help you with your army problem.
So you're saying that if I help you, it puts all of your village to rest? Fixes all of the problems?
In a way, we'll have 150 people show up, maybe.
What would happen is like, right, so currently time is this line, okay?
Okay.
You see this line?
I appreciate the diagram.
Right here? Okay.
Yeah.
And if you help us, it breaks the circle right here, okay?
Okay.
It goes back to the line. So all of Willowshore, as we know it, will be in the present with you.
Okay.
Pretty much the village of Willowshore will return with its people.
Okay.
And now there's a village there that could, be in the past we used to have dealings with lumber because that was something that we had an export on, and now there will be a village there that could cut a deal with this governor, and you guys can have a steady supply of lumber.
Yeah,
All those people are going to need work.
Yeah, more living people in Shenmen, we're outnumbered. And he looks down. So that was technically 2 answers that I'll give. One, you're giving him a method of profiteering off of like Willowshore once it comes back, right? The second was, you need to do this even if the governor wants to come after you and all that. So Ross, I'm gonna let you roll a diplomacy for talking about, having an army problem, that he'd be safer with more people, at your back. And for you, I'd let you do a crafting, Jobin.
Oh, for the lumber stuff? All right.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll definitely take crafting. Oh, there it is. Make sure I have myself selected. Crafting. Ooh, I'll reroll. How many hero points I got? I got what time? We're halfway in. Maybe okay. Oh, that's worse.
Okay. Yeah, he like looks at you and he's like, yeah, a little bit of, you're not gonna do it right. You're probably gonna do what let me guess, a little bit of, renewable. You could do it slowly, traditionally. That's fine. All right, I got you. I understand. I think I understand. But this evil spirit you mentioned, Kugabti. What threat does he pose to me, to all, if he's dead? Why would chopping down the tree, because he's, if he's with you, he's dead.
Well, he's not really dead, he's imprisoned.
When has the dead ever stopped it from affecting the levy?
Well, it hasn't dealt with me. Hasn't been a problem for me ever since you've been gone.
Because the tree is there.
I mean, we have
Actually,
ghosts all the time.
We're
spirits,
quite sure
hauntings.
that some of your people are under Kugapi's influence, and they're pushing you to do this.
Well, you got proof of that?
Touch them with silver.
Fang draws a circle.
All right. You're losing me on the circle.
And he says, when we were right here on the circle,
Yeah.
you and some of your people did a seance with us right here.
Yeah, I asked
But
for
you
it.
weren't
I was watching.
You weren't in full control.
Hmm.
We know Kugapi's influence. Some of your people.
All right, who?
It's a woman with a scar, I believe.
Okay.
Got a scar, right?
I think so, yeah.
Serious looking face. Yeah, I know her. Fen Fang.
It was in her mouth.
Okay. All right. And he was like, he looks at you, Katai. Fuck does a mouth have to do with it? I would have seen
I
it.
don't know. It was just in there.
Oh, is this spirit world stuff?
It might be spirit world stuff. I don't really know.
All right, he's gonna listen about Kugabdi with occultism, religion, or Nindoru lore.
I got a plus 17 religion.
Sure.
I got a plus 21 in occultism. Try that.
Yeah, so I got a +0 in Endor. You want me to throw this out there, or?
I'll give it a shot, dude.
No. I believe in you, Pang.
All right, you're right. Beetle will roll it.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Sure.
Oh, and he's missing
That's
the
fine, I don't hero point things.
he's missing
yeah,
the
yeah.
door, Laura.
He doesn't really get the threat of this great weird spirit that you're talking about. His dad. There's a weird thing going on with loops and stuff. If he just lets you stay in there, then you'd be fine. He wouldn't have to deal with it. So he thinks on it, and you can tell he's going side to side. He's listened to all this. It's kind of gotten through, and you see a smile kind of go across his face. All that being said, if I allow you to do this ritual you talked about over there, weird ink dude, and I let your Willowshore come back to life, I'd be something of a hero to Willowshore, wouldn't I? You know, would there be a place for me there? A role worthy of my gifts? He holds up his axe. My position? Or would I regret letting you all come back to life? I'm a lumberlord, you see.
We were a lumber town, and we have an opening as governor.
Really? Governor Kai. That's a good ring to it. You can give me a diplomacy check. He likes that. He likes that a lot.
This be a deception.
Deception's also there. I'll throw a deception in there if you want to do deception.
It's up to you, Ross.
I don't know. I think I'm trying to win him over by selling him like
Yeah.
governor,
Okay.
savior of a whole town.
Is there anything as he's like deliberating? You see him like reach down and he starts eating the banana again. As he's thinking, and you can tell he's deliberating. If there's anything else you guys want to tell him before he makes a decision, this is probably the time.
Should like hero huddle, ghost huddle, real quick.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it
He
heroes.
would be known as the man that brought the souls that were stuck back to the real world. Who does that?
That's pretty good. Not just a ghost killer, but a ghost savior.
Think of the benevolence that would be reaped upon you because of that.
I'd probably get into one of the heavens.
Multiple heavens.
You're telling me.
The specter woods are always dangerous, full of specters. It might be good to have a mere ghost hunter protecting village.
Yeah. Okay. Well, tell you what. I like what you're spitting, spirits. And I can tell what with from your look you don't look like normal ghosts to me. And you haven't spouted around the same bullshit about your home. You got actual answers to my questions. That's usually how I get them, you know? I tell you what. I'll give you the ringer. Hells, I'll give you the bell. Hells, I'll leave the area, go back to my other operations, and start preparing to come to your Willowshore with my whole folk in truth. And, you know, I'd have to push a few plans, profitable sites, you know, deal with Chow, Mingxia, and all that. But I tell you what, under one condition, because there's only one weird smell in the air right now. I don't know if this Kugabdi fellow's real. I want some proof. You say that it's in her mouth, huh?
Summon the woman.
You know what? I think I'll do that. And you prove to me that she's got something going in Doru, I'll let you bring back your village. We got a deal, spirits?
Guys, are we sure it was the woman? I thought
Pretty
it was
sure
the
it was
boy.
her.
Pretty sure it was the girl. That woman is the one we saw. I mean, I don't know if what we saw was like a failure and we were misremembering it. That I don't know, but that's what we believe. And if she is, maybe she'll be successful as Silver.
What do you say?
And if it's not, and this all falls through, and then we know what we know how to do.
Yeah, I can't think of another way to prove it to him unless you share memories somehow.
I'm trying to think.
Hmm.
Do you have shared
I do. Let me see here. This curiosity allowed me to implant my own memories too. Right? Desire knowledge can be a problem. Focus on the common manifest. Good. Say power. Where is it? Deeper vision. Surface thoughts. Familiar access, but you probe the mind. No, it doesn't. It allows me to take see memories, but not implant them. Yeah, I don't think I have anything.
Do we
can do
have
it.
any proof on us in our inventories? I got nothing.
I would say the book, with all the Nindoru stuff, that was done by the Shrinks.
Other than the Watchers of the Cycle. Yeah. Oh wait, that's not the right one. That's not the right book. Is it? Yeah.
The collections of teachings of Saint Pot.
Yeah. This is the right one. Other than that,
You know, hold up a ghost book.
yeah.
I guess we just summon her and we'll try it.
We got a deal, spirits.
Yeah. Go ahead and summon her.
If we are mistaken about your woman, then would you give us the opportunity to find proof another way?
Yeah, what the hell? Can't hurt, right? Long as you stop hurting my people. These people are getting paid. I heard that somebody went unconscious on duty a couple hours ago.
I look nervously.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
Sweet known dude.
All right. I'll she's not one to come at my beck and call. These more chief exorcists, they got their rituals and stuff, and it's early morning. I'll bring it to them. All right? All right. You see, he gets up, and he begins to walk away.
Whole, sense motive when he gets up and begins to walk away.
Okay.
He's actually going to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you think he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
This seems to be the path of least resistance.
Okay.
If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If there's a great evil spirit that is so dangerous that has wormed its way into his people, he wants to figure that out. Come on!
Oh, he wants us to follow him?
Come on!
He's gonna bring us to her. All right.
And he starts walking through one of the other gates, which is wide open. As he does, I think this is a wonderful opportunity for him to walk through and say, whistle, and you say, all right, these spirits are with me. Don't worry. He kind of pulls up his belt, and you see Exorcist like lean over the upper ring and look down in bewilderment. Them walking around with 5 spirits.
These are my ghost buddies.
Yeah. And I think it's a good time for us to go for a 15-minute break.
All right.
What a weird way for this to go.
I definitely almost attacked him. I was very close to hitting that strike button.
Sure. Yeah.
So.
I mean, seems reasonable.
I almost hit him with that strike. It was almost there.
All right. I'll see you guys in 15.
Alrighty.
Yes.
All right. Together with Mago Kai, the ghost killer, you wander through the Karahai fortress. You see exorcists looking over, confused, mercenaries as well, who just kind of like pause, and he puts up a hand and he says, they're fine, I'm harmless for now, give it a sec. And he walks this way. Come on, don't stray. We got a lot of traps.
A lot of traps?
Yeah, for spirits. I don't care if you're not really dead, they're probably gonna hit you.
Like what?
Explosions, spiritual bombardment, spectral arrows, containment fields, the usual.
Were you expecting us?
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
I was. Everyone else said you wouldn't come, but I knew you were different. All right. He boom, boom, hits the door and opens up. And as you walk in, he like looks in and you're inside. And you see a naked man in a bathtub.
Oh, you guys took a bath.
As you look inside, you can see it's one of the priests you saw, buck stark nude, taking a bath. He looks left, he looks right. Where's Chow? And Shaw looks up and says, oh, it's them. The spirits to be seanced. Wow. All right, you're big. Old man, where else do you think? He's in the shrine chamber. Magokai turns around. Starts leaving. Shaw looks up at you guys, waves and says, "Whoa, him. All right." It just goes back to scrubbing.
Well, okay, yeah, cool.
Is everything okay? Fine. Should be. Better get dressed in case it's not. Boom, boom, boom. Ciao. As you walk into this room, there is a beautiful display on the wall. You see a stone platform of 5-foot diameter, stone built into the basin, and it sits across. The basin's filled with clear, beautiful water, and there's a painted ink scroll with a sparrow that is perched on the back of the throne watching over the woman. And as you guys enter in here, he kind of like turns around and he puts up like a hand as if to be careful. Ciao. Ciao. Ross, as you cross the way to here, the sparrow on the ink slowly turns its head and stares at you, and you feel a chill run down your spine. There is a ripple. 1, 2, 3, 4 massive skeletal angels appear all across the room in anticipation. There is an echoing from their ribcage. Unrest. Unrest. Kai kind of turns around and says, whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down there, psychopomps. They're okay. They slowly begin to float towards you.
Whoa.
Ross, back up.
Yeah.
Back out here.
Yeah, we're waiting outside, Magokai. You go in and get her, okay?
Ross, do you stay in here at all as you see the eyes of Erasmus start to stare at you?
No. Judging me. Oh, no, I'll back out.
Okay. Fang, what about you?
Do they look hostile?
They look like they want you dead, but they are
Well,
like
what if I'm already
slowly.
dead?
They want you put to rest.
I mean, we gotta follow him, guys.
We yelled out, said we're gonna wait for him until he comes back.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Hey,
Okay, I will
Fang's
punch
no
them
coward. He'll move
if they
up.
do anything. So, you know. Are these the Reapers you talked about, by the way?
yeah, they are. They're pretty advanced. There's a humming hymn that comes from them, like a song. And he like looks up and says, "I don't speak your language, freaks." Kind of waves his hand in the air to get their attention, snaps it, and then he like points backwards. These angels just stare at you each. And then their head cocks, as though they're like smelling you. The voices change.
Wait. Hold on.
This one comes closer.
Is that? Oh, you look horrible.
Oh, wait a second. Are these?
Are these the
These
birds?
were four.
Oh my god.
They like hover backwards a bit.
We told you to wash your hands before you walked past. We almost killed you. What are you doing here?
Getting the getting what we came for, so we can continue what we are trying to do.
Very well. And the Shinigami, he lets you into this world.
Like he trying to not interfere while we try and do what we're trying to do.
All right. Then we will not as well.
They simply float back into their places and watch. The one in the corner says,
You know,
Bad manners even in death.
well, you know, when this is all done, you know, and we're back at the tea house, you guys can come over and maybe we can do that dinner again. Reminisce.
Your tea was pretty good. Sort of rooting for you now.
Magokai looks over and says, "What the fuck is going on? You're just waving your hands in the air and making weird sounds."
We know them.
Oh. Turns
We
around.
served them tea once.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not going to question it.
When they mentioned about washing your hands, is there like a thing here of washing your hands before you enter in further?
Usually that's what they do. Magokai didn't.
We're ghosts, right? I don't know if we can.
Yeah, I don't know if we can.
We are in fact ghosts. So.
But the emotions could mean something. I don't know. That's what's on Jobin's mind.
Joe! Joe! Oh, there you are. Nope. Yeah, come on, everyone. He's in the bell room. Oh, if you feel weird in here, my bad. There's a spirit stealing Fulu. Don't close the door behind you. You'll be stuck. This room is beautiful. It's filled with 30 wax candles on long narrow shelves, hundreds of paper talismans and shide hang from curtains around the ring. It is like the ultimate seance room and spirit binding room. You would be in a lot of trouble if you came in through here. Come on. There you are, old geezer. Joe, I've been calling for you for a while. As you all flow in past him, he like gets up, grabs onto his Fulus on his side, and the woman in the back with a spectral arrow knocks it. Whoa, 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 hey, I didn't say attack. Chow looks towards you all.
You're being deceived, Magokai. These are the creatures that we summoned. You shouldn't speak with the dead like this. No matter, I'll handle this. Oh!
He clasps his hand together and he casts a third rank spell.
Oh, nice. Thanks, man. Yeah, roll that healing. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you could use that, could I?
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, he restores 20 HP to everybody.
Nice.
What? That's impossible. What?
His eyes go wide.
Your phantasms. You're not really dead. You're servants. No.
He puts his hands on his head. He drops to his knees and he bows.
Forgive me, spirits of my ancestors. I did not know.
Oh, you're good. Honestly, really easy mistake to make. But you should, like, stop trying to kill us.
Of course.
Magokai kind of says,
Yeah. Reverence to the dead and all that. Hey, where's Fenfang? I don't see her in here.
he doesn't lift his head.
I sent her to collect storage, count talismans in the morning, as usual. I could find her in the storage room. All right. Let's get a move on. Unless you like being worshipped.
I mean...
Please.
Sorry.
oh, yeah, sorry. It's okay.
I would go with you, but I must make amends. The Lady of Bones will be furious.
I'm sure she'll be fine. This is the bell, right?
Yeah.
Can I I miss the lantern so much. Can I feel like the magic of the lantern,
Oh.
like original OG lantern?
It's wonderful. It pours in towards you. It's not even being used against you in this moment. It slowly sways side to side, and the blue light, you realize, is the one that you recently made with Shizuru, Pharasma, and Taiketsu.
Oh, interesting.
It seems to have changed despite you have not even being in this world.
I'll be back for you. I promise.
Come on. Sorry for the mismoving. These walls are too thick. I can't really summon these freaks.
Why do you call them freaks?
They're subservient to the dead. They act as though they're all high and mighty, and at the same time, they're too scared to stand up to the real evils. That is...
Well, how are they more different than you, then?
Me?
Or didn't you say you serve a ghost?
Yeah, I steal from him every year. I placate him, I give people work. I do more for the living than any of the dead.
So, this ghost man. What type of ghost is he?
Who? Oh, the ruler. GMing? I don't know.
Yeah.
Traditional ghost. Stuck in his inadequacies. He was bad as a living man, as far as I could tell. He's bad now. He just asks for the same thing year after year, even after it's all gone. Pretends like the capital is still living, and he raises the dead all around it. There's ghosts and skeletons that walk the streets, spirits and kami. It's awful. They treat everyone, anywhere within the capital, as an intruder and a breaker of the law. And Xiaoming Xing, just before he died, made the decree that all laws are punishable by death.
What does he ask for every year?
Lumber, silver, coin.
What do the dead need with lumber?
Yeah, see, there's the funny thing, and how I knew that you were raw and you were different. Fucker doesn't believe he's dead.
Oh.
Like most ghosts are in denial. You're not. Boom, boom, boom. Open up!
As you enter a room, it is a massive storage area.
Freaking shows.
And you hear the sound of whispers kind of cut out.
Pat! Ah, there you are.
As you come around, you can see lumber saws, maintenance equipment, bundles of branch, animal pelts, dried bamboo stalks, clay for patching up holes in the wall. Suddenly, you come across, and you look at Pan, and you see Pan. You see her, the same woman that was seanced. Magokai has no reaction to it, but as he looks at her, he doesn't seem to register the swarm of butterflies pouring out of the top of her head.
Right. Well, that's the butterflies, so that's good. There we go. We did it.
Pan like pulls back and says,
Evil spirits. They're here. I warned you, Magokai. They're twisting our words. What have they done? You brought them here to be exorcised.
as Magokai like gives her like an eyebrow look, he turns around and says, "What do you mean?"
You can't see the
She's
red
like,
butterfly, the red
Yeah.
Looks
flowing out of her head.
as drop dead serious as usual.
Oh.
All right, do
dang,
you
so
have
it is
silver?
spiritual.
Do you have silver?
Yeah, of course I do. He hands you a hatchet.
Well, it'd probably be better if you came from you.
Pan watches you, Fang, as you surround her, and you see another exorcist kind of go to back her up. Well, these spirits have been talking the talk, Pan. Well, I'm keen to, believe him for now. Pan looks around. Her jaw goes kind of slack for a moment. I warned you. I warned you, you two. This is who... He kind of like turns. Remember? Sui Jing. She speaks to me. She told me about these folk. She came to me in a dream, said that they would kill us all. I warned you. We must get rid of them. Do you guys pause at that at all?
Who did you
Yeah,
say that
nope.
it was? Sri Singh? Who?
Sui Jing.
Sui Jing.
You recognize that to be the
Is that
name
me?
of the great hero that slayed Kugapti.
Oh yeah, she's definitely a little crazy and definitely not talking to Sri Jing.
I'm gonna grudge her.
Ooh, grudging.
Sure. You stare her down. Yeah.
I'm right behind her.
And the hatred begins to pour into her mind. As this happens, her head kind of turns around to look at you, and she looks almost strange. She looks unfazed. And you see her head beginning to bleed, just down over her eyes. Makokai doesn't change his appearance, though, looking confused. What's going on here?
Magokai, please. Take that silver hatchet and touch it against her skin.
We must kill them. Exorcise them. Do your job.
Magokai grabs his axe and begins to approach. As he does, and Fang, you come behind, she grabs her weapon and swings it up at you.
Ooh,
And we'll roll initiative.
rough choice. At least we're not fighting him. Maybe he could solo the room for us, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Just try non-lethal damage if you can for a bit.
Yeah, you don't want to piss him off. So maybe
He puts up his hands. This ain't my shit.
Oh, what the fuck? What?
Your guys.
This is your guy. We don't want to beat him up.
Your fortress.
He looks over and says, "Come on, Pan." But he doesn't seem to do anything just yet. He does stand in the way, though. He's kind of like in between. He doesn't want us to go into a fight. This seems to be an inconvenience to him.
All right, well, Magokai, if you don't calm them down, we have a right to defend ourselves. So
Pan looks up towards you, Fang, and she is going to wave her hands into the air.
remember every death. Hold that grudge.
And she's going to cast Phantom Pain at 4th rank on you, Fang.
Okay.
It's non-lethal.
I'm already dead. What is lethal even means?
I don't know.
Who knows what happens? All right. You're just going to take half the initial damage. Or no, full initial damage. But no persistent.
Yeah, that's fine.
It didn't roll for me. Did it roll for you guys?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
26.
26.
Oh, beetle.
Not
You're
beetle!
involved.
Fang, she's then going to, like, instead of bringing up any kind of, like, weapon or torch, she's going to bring up her hand and slap you. And it cuts you.
Yeah, that hits. Oh man, that just hits. Wow.
And you watch your form is almost torn into multiple pieces before knitting itself back together. 24 damage.
See, Suijin gives me strength. Come on, we can exercise them here and now.
Good eye.
Okay. Hey, Magukai.
Everyone calm down.
Okay, listen, man. She just stabbed Fang real good. So,
He's already a ghost.
okay. Do I have to tumble through you, or are you gonna let me?
Yeah, get on through.
Alright.
Just don't kill her.
Okay, sounds good. I will vicious swing her non-lethally.
All right. You see, he like,
It's an odd
Vicious.
it's an odd name for a non-lethal
Odd.
strike.
Well, it happens,
a viciously non-lethal attack.
No, I'm gonna hero point it. We're almost at the end. Oh, my hero point go.
We're at midnight.
Oh shit, you're right. Well, it's too late.
Oh, the
God,
4 again.
That's the second time it's happened.
She just kind of moves to the side on you.
Something tells me she has a 30 or something AC because I hit off guard minus shit for that. Oh
No,
man,
what are you talking
okay.
about? She's an
Yeah.
exorcist.
I don't really want to use my 1d4 or whatever it is, or d6. All right, that'll be my turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This exorcist over here turns and she says,
Remember what I taught you. She said, use the void.
that guy goes, whoa, that's not priestly. And
Yeah.
they are going to turn over. Yeah, they're going to use Purifying Flames on you, Zian. They're going to use Purifying Flames, which is a strike. The first thing that they're going to do is make a strike against you. If this hits, you'll need to make a will save. God, no. All right.
Missed by 10.
All right, and then they're going to make a second action, just swing with the spear. That hits.
I would like to
Oh.
use my reaction to raise my AC by 2.
Oh, that misses. What the hell? All right, sounds good, sounds good. Bang, that brings it to you.
Damn. I want to kill her.
Yeah, her face is covered in blood at this point.
Let me see here. Man, single target is all focus. Okay, I'm gonna Tempest Surge her. The air around her will begin to spark and shock her rapidly.
Okay. Her frighten goes down by 1, right? Because she ended her turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
24.
32 lightning.
Yeah, the damage isn't popping up for me. Oh, there it is. It's coming just low. 32 lightning damage. Perfect. All right.
And as I do that, I'm going to turn around and look at this guy, and
Well-
I'm going to grudge him.
Well, something happens. Something happens.
What happens? Let's see what
All right, so you're basically throwing out your hand and sending out like a surge of lightning, right? And blasting her backwards?
Yeah, it's just rapid shocks. It's
Perfect.
the violent clouds surround her.
The violent clouds move around, and you send out this blast towards her, and it works, and you watch her body get flung across the room into Katai. Katai, this person's lifted off their feet and slams into you, right? Do you catch them or let them go to Magokai?
I will catch them.
Okay, as you do, you grab them by the waist, and the rest of it just kind of flops to surround you. And you realize you're grabbing something very thin. And as you look down, you see the eye holes, the mouth open, the head, as you're holding on to a human's worth of skin.
Huh?
Just the skin of a human's body.
Oh, gross.
As Pan Fen Fang's entire body has been peeled away. And as you look up, something else was underneath. It is disgusting. And it grows in size as though it was far too big to fit inside of that shell. As it rises up, it lets out a echoing roar into the room that begins to quake. And you know what this being is from the flurry of butterflies soaring out of its head. Did we get a pop-up?
No.
Oh, cute. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Oh
there it is.
my god, look at that thing, dude. Oh,
what is
no.
Magokai's reaction?
What the fuck?
He rolls into initiative.
Now?
Is that a proof?
Is that the
Dude,
proof you were
You
looking
take her skin. Here, take her skin.
You
first,
just
dude.
toss it on her.
Yeah.
All right, let me get that new
What
token
kind
on.
of Nondoro is this? Is it
We'll
even
find
an
out, I guess.
Nondoro? Ooh, I don't like how big its ribs are.
I think it's awesome.
Is this the betraying trust one?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Or
Is
what you call it, Pan
Did she disappear?
thing. No, I still see her.
I still see Pam.
I lost the fucking sheet. Like her token's gone from me. I'm gonna refresh. Hold on.
Or Penfang. You know, trying to be a serious exorcist gets turned into this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you only get this way by trying to beat death, so what you get.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if that fixed it. It's a huge map, so I'm assuming the Foundry's just crying in the corner at all this. All right. Pan, please change. I had an actual macro for this. Okay, the macro's not working still. I'm just gonna manually do this. I apologize, everybody. This is a big momentous occasion. What is your last action, by the way, while this is happening?
So does this guy or girl? I'm guessing she's switching sides, right?
Nope.
They look. That's still hostile towards me.
Yep.
All right.
There it is. Look, he's so cute. All right, they make a will save. You see them shake a little bit, as though they weren't expecting this, but they seem to be in the know somehow. And in that moment, Fang, you see out of the 4 eyes and the mouth of the mask, just little butterflies starting to leak out, just like they did for Fen Fang
No,
the one day.
This one's compromised too. Alright, well, they are frightened,
Fall prone.
in shock, and is fleeing as long as it remains frightened.
Jace!
So good luck getting away from him. Beetle, the Beetle of Fate, is going to mandible what used to be Pan.
Perfect. All right, the full art should have changed too.
Yep, I see it.
All right.
Yep.
You roll Mago in.
23 will miss. Even with flank, I'm guessing? Yeah.
Yes, it will.
Okay.
This
That's
thing
bad.
is stronger than anything you've come across, that's for sure.
That's our turn.
All right.
Yeah, I noticed the incapacitation. earlier.
Yeah, that was the first clue, huh? That something's wrong. Let me get Magokai swapped over to your guys' side. I did not see this coming. Like, this is the way this went down. Neither did Magokai. But he's, I'm going to swap him over to...
Nah, it's great storytelling. It's payoff for earlier when they seanced us and we got successful clues. Very good.
It's party. There we go. All right, Fang. So that is your turn.
That's everything. Yep.
Chobo.
I'm looking at Ross like, please God help me.
All right. Where's Cian at? I can't see. He's probably behind here somewhere, right? Okay. I see Katai.
You see Katai. Who are you looking for, Zian?
Yes, Ian.
You hear him over there.
Oh, he's over here. Okay, so I can't see him. All right. So, in that case, Katai's gonna get this. Like always. Target Katai. First things first. Here's your haste.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I like to see.
And then we're going to Fang is kind of hurt. And how far away is Fang? He's 30 feet. All right, Fang, you're getting a shield on you.
Oh yeah.
Target Fang. And shield. So throw it on yourself, so because it automatically puts it on me.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, this exorcist over here, they're fleed, they're prone, they begin to crawl away. Crawl. And they're going to stand up. They're going to run for the door. That's their turn. Sheehan?
Goes down by one.
I want to delay till after Ross.
Okay. Ross.
Oh, I can be healed by Pharasma's will.
That's a good ass heal.
That's the stuff right there.
All right.
They're gonna do a recall knowledge on what that is.
Yeah, go for it. You've got no fucking clue.
Shame. All right. Hopefully, Makai's axe works on it.
Yeah. That's past turn. You see the thing unhinge its jaw, and as butterflies begin to pour out of its mouth, and its eyes are just bleeding down its body onto its ribs onto the ground. The blood lets out small little bubbling butterflies that fly into the air before disappearing. He pulls himself back a little bit as he's frightened of this creature. It's nothing he's ever seen before. As this thing turns slowly to look at Magokai, you all understand the language that it speaks. It is the language only meant for those that are dead. As you hear a familiar voice that even called to you when you transmigrated, played with you. My grave, it bleeds. Whether you survive or not, I'm still here. He will bring out his axe and interrupt this thing speaking out weird nonsense he doesn't understand by coming up and just slashing into it.
Yeah, get him. Oh. Ooh,
26. That misses.
bad showing.
Urgh.
Yeah.
Well, when in doubt, he rears his head back. Boom.
He
Slams.
gets a strike called headbutt.
He headbutts the
Amazing.
thing.
Amazing.
As he headbutts it for 19 bludgeoning damage, smacking it into the wall, you watch as all across his body these invisible tattoos and runes glow. Just for a moment, but he sees it. Ah! No. My magic isn't gonna work on this thing. And, yeah, it's gonna be 19 damage to it. As it just cracks its neck back up straight, and then stares him down.
You will be nothing but food for eternity.
I'm gonna need a big ol' save
Here.
from everyone in that side of the room.
It missed me.
Let me see if I can angle it. Hold on.
Oh no, I don't know.
There is a way to angle it.
You gotta
I just
choose.
can't because of a
You
weird
gotta-
thing. Hold on.
You gotta choose.
You gotta choose.
See if this works. Eh? No. One sec. Working on it. Eh? No. Oh, I'm shrinking it. My bad. Hold on.
Going the other way.
Yeah. There we go.
All right, then Malachi gets missed.
Well, he can just do this. He gets everybody.
Damn, he knows how to aim.
He does.
Oh, I do have.
No. Oh no, Cian. Oh no.
First my will saves. Does wait? Does this have emotional and mental? Okay, hold on. I have something on this. Where is it?
Ooh, nice.
So reaction and vision once per day. You attempt to make a will save against a mental effect. The effect can use title. You gain a +1 item bonus to will saves. If you succeed on this saving throw, your resistance to mental damage become just the mental damage gained by the warp stone. It's a +10 instead of a plus. Okay, yeah. So let me put this on myself real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then I'll go ahead and roll it. Yep. And turn. There we go.
So, Xian, you are slowed for a minute. That's rough. Jobin, you are slowed. But you get to re-roll on your turns, right?
Okay.
Let's see. Ross, you succeeded in. Oh, the strings just
Oh, yeah, we
succeeded.
did. The
Yeah.
string succeeded.
The string
Oh,
succeeded.
okay.
Okay. As everyone's slowed by this crushing weight, you almost can feel this voice. You've heard it before, but it's even more personal than that. There's this moment that cuts through, and the thing leans back and stares down at your dragon helm.
This young woman was a far better skin suit than your father. I'm so happy to be out.
And he will grab onto your head, Katai, and try to crush your head.
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
I should point out he's clumsy too right now.
He's clumsy too?
Yeah, for failing Tempest Surge.
Cool. One sec. 28 then.
Okay. That is a hit still. I have
Okay.
a 28 AC. Unless haste gives me a bonus AC or anything, which I
No,
don't think it does.
it doesn't.
Yeah. All right. Ew.
All right. And how much of that was mental? 6. Cool. It's going to heal 6 HP. It just begins to absorb sections of you. And Katai, it releases you after clawing through your spirit and taking it into its own.
So did he say he was wearing our dad as a skin suit?
Yeah.
Is this new information?
Yeah.
I think so. Since when, though?
I don't know. I blow everyone up is my response to this. I'm gonna hit Divine Wrath. And I can't see where the other exorcist is. Oh, this freaking
Behind
wall
Fang
is...
somewhere.
This wall
Another wall in the way.
Yeah.
Wait, you were literally blowing us all up?
No, it only hits enemies.
It only hits enemies.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm trying to find a way.
Well, just
behind
check
Fang.
it. Just check it,
No.
because if it's a can of worms you're opening if you hit me with flash damage, you
No.
know.
We're good. It's only a 20-foot burst anyway, so I probably couldn't hit anyone.
Are you hitting it in the other exorcist?
Yeah, hitting it and the other exorcist, yeah. Dude, this is why I don't take save or suck spells. I like my DC's so bad. Alrighty.
One failed, though.
One failed.
It's not really save or suck, you know.
I mean,
It critically
I
succeeded.
guess.
Sick
That's
is
it.
good,
The other one failed, though, and taking the full 32 damage in a second.
Second. My spellcasting DC is so low. It's only at 25.
Uh,
It's just kind of not great for this level.
It washes over it, and it seems like the butterflies just fly around it and devour the divine energy you put out. And he kind of like looks down at you and says,
A century of fostering your brother's hatred, of your sadness, until you look like me.
Yeah. Shut up, dude. I'm gonna vicious swing him.
Can't.
I can't because you're haste.
He gives you, remember, strike or stride.
It's a strike.
Yeah, it has to be either strike or stride. You can't use it to combine. Like it's not a second action just for you to use with another action.
So even though vicious swing is a strike, I can't use it.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
No.
Oh.
You could hold on to it so we could cook it in fire.
What do you mean hold on to it?
I think it means grab.
Oh, hold on as in grab. Yeah, sure. I'll try to grab it, I guess. I can do that.
You can strike it first and then grab it because you have that.
Well,
extra action.
I'd rather grab it first because if I critically fail a grab, it's way worse than critically failing a strike.
All right.
Learned that one the hard way. Great. Alrighty. And I'm gonna go ahead and strike him with my last action.
all right.
You need two hands to attack what you're.
Yeah, I'll have to release my my tenyo.
Punching him with... Oh, perfect.
Oh shoot! Yeah, no, this is a two-handed weapon now.
I
I
can-
can't actually wield it in one hand.
I can take the 31
Sorry.
for punching him with Ugly Cupid's gift.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna punch him with Ugly Kid's Gauntlet if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll damage with that. Oh, I'm sorry. Ignore that. Hang on. I had vicious swing toggled. My
Nah,
bad.
that's okay.
8 damage.
All right. It punches into the gut, and as it like sunders through a rib, it looks down.
Meddlesome guardian.
And that will be my turn as I hold on to him.
Okay. This exorcist looks like it doesn't know what to do, but it's in too deep. He's in too deep. He's gonna rush forward and swing at Shein with purifying flames. No. He would turn over and he'd say, "Are you're the hero, Sui Jing, right?" "Yes. It smiles and nods. I'm gonna hit you. And he'll cast a second rank heal on the creature.
That's fucked up.
One day I'll be able to counterspell.
All right. It's going to take 21 healing. And he watches the vitality, restores its form. It ain't no undead. All right. And then for its last action, it is going to swing the torch at you. Zian? How is that?
Missed by one.
That's sickened.
Oh, all right. Fang, that brings it to you. What do you do?
Alright, beetle independent action is gonna stride. Right here.
Okay.
Fang is gonna cast a wall of fire.
Oof. All right.
Someone that is skilled at making lines go crazy. It's basically right there. It's all that. That line right there.
That?
Yep. So when he enters the wall on the at the very beginning, takes this much damage.
This much damage. Okay.
No save.
No save. Perfect. All right.
No say.
Hell yeah.
That's my turn.
I don't see it.
It's
What-
16 fire damage.
When would the clumsy go away, by the way?
So it goes. He'd be clumsy 1 right now.
Okay. Damage. All right. I'm going to clean out the chat a little bit. Also going to turn off the weather effects because we don't really need them. We're inside.
Mhm.
There we go. All right. That's going to bring it to... unless Beetle has something else.
No, beetle uses independence.
Gotcha.
It's right over there to the side.
Jobin brings it to you.
All right. All right. We're gonna target him.
Okay.
Go ahead and let me see. I want to try this spell out. Let me see. Okay. Okay. All right. We're gonna go ahead and yeah, I do have this as well. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and cast Sure Strike. Target him. And we're gonna do a needle dart silver.
Uh-oh. That hits. Only because the clumsy and off guard.
Oh man. Alright, here's damage.
$24 damage. As
Remember everybody, silver.
his entire body just begins to pour out with red smoke, and you hear a...
Oh wait, start of my turn I'm supposed to do a will save, right?
Yes, to see if you're slowed.
So I
Oh, you were slowed.
Did it roll it automatically?
I didn't see it, no.
No.
I will-
Did-
I'll
do I
post the
have-
spell.
Yeah. Hold on, let me do this because then I wouldn't be able to do Sure Strike.
Correct.
Let me see if it was still hit. If I didn't. Oh yeah, the 10. My first roll was the one that went through. All right. In that case, let me go here. We'll save.
So you wouldn't have been able to sure strike?
I would not have been able to Sure Strike if I. That was a success. So I would have been slowed. So then everything would have been fine.
Everything's fine.
Right.
Got it. All right.
Okay. All right. We're good. All right. That's my turn then.
All right. You are not sobbing uncontrollably.
But my face is welling up.
Mm-hmm.
Holding it back.
All right. It's gonna go to the exorcist over here, who's still fleeing, right? From Grudge.
As
Yeah,
long
this
as
last
he's
turn is-
as long as he's frightened, he's
Yeah.
staying.
Help! Help! Joe! He runs.
See you later, dude.
All right. Once he ends his turn, he'll stop fleeing.
Yeah. Wait a
That'll
minute.
be the end of his fear.
All right. Jean brings it to you.
Well, we're going to target this guy. We're going to hunt prey.
Perfect.
And then we're going to twin takedown. We'll do sword first. Which sword, though? Let's use that one.
Nice.
And then the second attack will be that one.
A crit on map. Impressive.
Oh my god.
Gosh, that Rin buff is so strong. Oh my god. The Foxfire consumes the shield as you slam into him and set his clothes on fire.
And I'm slowed, so that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, that looks like a D10 fire damage.
Just kind of fucked that guy up, huh?
Yeah. Ross, that brings it to you.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh, never mind. He's grabbed. He can't be knocked back.
Yeah.
Fine.
Looks like a rousing splash. On who?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Hell yeah. Strong.
Okay. And then you move? All right, Magokai doesn't know what's going on, but he puts his hand back as like the fire is going up, and he leans back, and he chops.
He's also slowed.
Oh, he is slowed. Yes, because he's got to roll, right? Let's see. I mean, he's getting a crit no matter what. Oh, he's fine. 41. So that's gonna be a critical hit. So he's gonna rear it back, aim high for that big, beautiful neck. He's gonna just swing into its body. The runes do not glow on it, but he does do 38 damage as he chops into the side of its neck. And instead of looking wounded, it just begins to pour out more and more and more butterflies. This thing doesn't look like it's hurting.
They don't die.
What the fuck are we doing then?
If we defeat it, it will stop moving.
He poof, hits it again. Another 24 damage. All right, that's his turn. 1 and 2. And his slow goes away. He rears back for a moment as he takes the damage from the fire, inhaling it all in. And he'll grab Katai. And Katai, he'll look into your face, your eyes, wherever they might be, into your soul. And you hear him begin to sob. And you recognize it to be the crying of your father over the fire, day in, day out this summer. Give me a will save. In fact, this weeping will get everyone within 30 feet.
I can't click it for some reason. There we go. I got it.
I can't click it either.
Really? The will?
I had to like move it down a
How
little
about
bit.
that?
It was a little weird. It was like
Yeah, I had to click on the bottom of it.
Weird.
Okay, got it.
all right. I'm gonna add that D4 that I got.
Okay.
Was it D6 for the? What did I get? What is it?
It was a D6.
Me and Beetle have a +2
D6?
because of
Or-
love.
No, you didn't recap. It was D4.
D4.
Damn, still failed. I'll re-roll that.
Yep, sounds good.
1. 29 doesn't happen to succeed.
No, it does not.
Okay.
All right, that's a success. So it looks like the only failure is Zian and Kitai. There is no effect on a success. It is save or suck. And it'll be stun 1.
Ooh. Nice.
It'll then rear back, and it's going to shove its claw into your gullet.
Fine. He's still grabbed by me at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I definitely stutter when I hear my dad start crying. That kind of sucks. Oh,
And then he
God.
crits you. 48 damage.
48. Okay. Oh, I hold on to him. I'm not letting him go.
Okay. It begins to continue to choke out your spirit. And this is the first time that you've been really hit by an Endoru while in a spectral form, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Ross, you notice something more than anyone. When this thing is hitting Katai, you can see Katai's form beginning to be shredded to pieces. As though the more and more this thing hits her, or anyone, she's losing her soul. You don't know what's going to happen if it drops her, but clearly this thing is hitting the spirit more than it's hitting a body. All right.
Die, stop taking damage.
Oh, yeah, sure, Ross.
Just don't get hit.
Just,
All right, it's clumsy
so
drops.
I get stunned 1, so I lose.
You lose one
my
turn. One action.
My free hand that I still have, I'm going to cast heal 2 actions on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell him that you will not break me.
Mm.
Yeah.
64 healing. Sounds good.
And then I maintain the grapple with my hasted action.
Okay.
Which is a strike, technically, right? So I can do that?
No.
No, it's
It's a grab.
No.
you lose the grapple.
Well, I might as well hit him then.
Yeah.
I don't have my sword in my hands anymore, so I'm gonna gore him with my horns.
Hell yeah. Damn, it looked like a 17.
All right, that is my turn. As don't manage to keep onto him, but at
Mm.
least I heal myself.
There's like it grabs you by the horns and holds you back. Yes. Keep all that pain inside. Every tear you shed on that bridge.
I just grunt.
This exorcist will, even in fire, look over. Will be eternal. And he will hold onto his arm, and he's gonna cast Heal at 3rd level, 3rd rank.
Yeah. Third
Disrupt!
rank, huh?
Disrupt! Pray!
Let's go.
Let's see it.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
Oh, that's a crit!
Critical hit.
Oh, that interrupts it.
It doesn't kill him, but he's bleeding and on fire.
Oh my god.
That's a
it
lot of
interrupts
persistent
it.
damage.
That's a lot of persistent. That's 3d6 persistent damage to take every turn.
Well, the fire is 1d10.
Oh my god, even worse.
Oh my
2d8 plus 1d10.
This dude's cooked, literally.
All right.
That interrupts the heal. He doesn't get the 3rd rank heal off. I think instead he is going to hold his arms out. And you hear, remember the words. Remember the words. And it's been a long time since you've heard this, but you remember these words quite well. I'm curious if anybody will pick up on it. as he begins to whisper while burning alive and looking up. Sever my life. I give unto thee my flesh. Cook up thee. I offer thee my name. Cook up thee. Unbind me from those whom I call friends. I offer thee my blood. Cook up thee. Unbind me from whom I call family. And he begins to continue the chant of a familiar calling.
I think that just would turn to an Andoru, huh?
Fang, goes to you.
Yeah.
And then he explodes.
20 damage.
Oh! And he dies.
But not like a hero, though. We gotta respect that. Respect it, you know.
Okay. The same cloud is gonna arrive this thing's body, and he'll be hit with constant shocks.
All
as
right.
I attempt to search him.
You got it. That's going to be Tempest Surge. It fails. That's impressive.
Oh,
Oh,
that's such good damage.
Oh.
my god!
Bang. Bang. You can see it's like waiting, and it reaches over, and you can watch as the life, the soul from this person begins to flutter into the air, and this creature reaches out and butterflies go to devour it, to feast on it. And before it can regenerate what it was going to regenerate, that's too much damage. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, the fire, the wall of fire is just bouncing back and forth, writhing in this space off all these like little pieces of metal, and like sparks just brighten the room. And it's hard to see as it's just constantly shocked down into nothingness. Well, it's decrepit corpse or whatever.
Yeah, it's burning and it's charred. And you just hear as small little baby amounts of butterflies float out of its head. As you hear whispers. We'll be free. We will be free. Magokai chops at its head.
Ugh. Ugh. Stinks. Be thankful you don't have a nose.
The one that ran away.
Yeah, I'll deal with him. And he's not getting out of this fortress after this kind of battle. Point taken.
Is that enough proof?
He-
Yeah, was that good?
He takes a moment and he looks over at you guys. And he like waves the creature, the voice. He looks towards his own exorcist that was there that clearly turned on him. And he knows the deal that you guys talked about, right? You know, you kind of had something going.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't need this. I'm gonna rush a few plans. I've got other profitable sites. I'm done. I want nothing to do with Willowshore. I want nothing to do with whatever's going on here. Have fun. Good luck with Xiaoming Jia. The next person she sends probably gonna be more desperate.
Well, didn't you say you were gonna help us?
And he's going to hand you the bell
Oh, you
ringer.
want to be governor?
He hands you,
Yeah.
he just tosses you the bell ringer and says,
Nope.
Okay.
I don't want any part of this fucking thing.
Oh, no, we can make a better deal.
Yeah, we can make a better deal.
he just starts walking out.
I'm taking my
No.
exorcist and my mercs
No,
and we're
wait.
leaving.
Oh well.
Have fun with the bell.
Well,
I mean,
we have
did.
one of the
I
belts.
guess that worked.
I guess it was.
All right,
Uh,
taking a second
well,
to
we
see this
need-
thing.
We
Not
need to tackle this in silver.
Yeah.
yeah. I want to look at this Ninja and see if I can figure out which one it is.
Yeah, by all means.
Full knowledge.
It's so difficult, but I'm going to treat this as a Willowshore lore because you have, I believe you've read Watchers of the Cycle, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's the trust one, but
It was not the fact before you saw it. It was what it did in actions and what apparently it was during its time in your mindscape. It sobbed,
The
grieved.
grieving. Yeah, the grieving one.
This is an Akashti, the copy corpse,
Yeah.
the facsimile of people, able to wear the skin of others and pretend to be a normal person, living, breathing. You're also confident with the information that in order to take someone's skin, they have to peel it off of somebody that they've killed and then wear it.
So if this thing was your father this entire time, then oh my goodness.
You internalize that and you would know that this thing, yeah.
I mean, how long? I mean, how do you know? I mean, we've been dead, right? I mean, can't wear skin of
wasn't
someone.
before, right? After
It could
after
have
mother's
been
death.
for, right? I mean, the door weren't out, so it had to be in the mindscape, maybe. Oh, jeez.
You see a naked man walking out in the street. What's going on? We leaving?
Why did he walk into the river?
I don't know, Ross. I don't know. I.
Major drama going on here.
He said a lot of really personal things that I don't think anyone else but Dad would know. So it's kind of unsettling.
Well, you have the. I guess who has the ringer?
Did he throw it at me?
He did. He did. You
was
got it in your
ready to,
hand.
Yeah, okay.
Do you ring it in the air?
Yeah. You wanna-
No.
Come on, come on.
No. Dude, you almost got me. My impulse. Was really
It's very tempting not to just ring the bell.
Alright, but we need to go get the light and the bell. And the lantern? Yeah.
No, we need to get the bell.
Yeah.
This way.
I thought it was this way.
No.
Maybe they go inside
There's a
there.
shrine.
It's this way.
You see Mako Kai is that one of the
It's in
entrances?
here, right?
Yeah, it is in there. Oh, before you go, take your fucking Willowshore folk. He's in the jail. Here's the key.
What? What?
He tosses you a key.
What?
Huh? What do you mean Willowshore?
Where's the jail at?
You'll find it down here. And he would like gestures. Pretty far away from here, but where you came into my garden, where you interrupted me, there's a door right beside it to the left. That leads to all the personal quarters of the Shrine Maidens, Chow's, bedroom, the armory. The jail's just beyond it. We got a descendant of Willowshore there.
Where did you find them?
Does that mean someone survived the reaping?
He shrugs.
They they weren't at the town when the reaping happened.
Okay. All right. Let's split up. We need a jail party and we need a bell party.
Why are they in jail?
Yeah, what do they do?
What do they do?
They're interrogating him for information.
Understandable.
What?
Did you kidnap
Would they
someone?
know?
He waves a hand. It was all the info we needed. Hey, we were coming to desperate times. You guys were pretty fierce.
So you
Okay.
kidnapped someone, put them in
He
jail.
ran into
fine.
us twice.
It's all right. At least he told us about it. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
he's all yours. Oh, fuck the Shimmer Thief.
What?
He like
There's so many things happening.
he waves a hand. Fuck it, it's Karahai's problem now.
Sure. There's still a vampire somewhere, I just remembered, and there's
Murphy?
oh,
That's the weird dragon monster thing that we found.
Come on, Mertz. Get the horses.
dude,
Alright.
he's sleeping. Alright, see you later, dude.
All right. Who wants bell duty? Who wants jail duty?
Well, sounds like there's an evil monster running around now. So maybe we should all stay together.
Nah, the Shimmer Thief's locked up to be fine. Just don't let it out.
Okay. Okay.
You guys are pretty
Well-
glowy. He likes eating that stuff.
All right. Jail party, bell party.
All right.
I'm heading towards the bell.
I'll go to the jail. Take the ringer with you.
Katai, shouldn't you
Yeah.
go to the bell since you know the most about the lantern?
I really want to go to the bell. I really do.
Go to the bell. Me and Ross will
Okay,
go get the
okay.
sister. Take Beetle to help
Okay,
you move the
well-
bell.
Well, I don't. Maybe you should take Beetle. I don't know if just two of you should go.
No, we'll be out. Let's go.
Okay.
What the?
I
There's
just watched Fang do 55 points of damage to somebody with a spell. He can take care of it.
hey, you guys got to skip like 17 combats today, so
Oh, dude, they're still here. What's
We're
up,
so
guys?
lucky we found.
it was crazy. I was like, hell yeah, look at that.
Which door was it?
He said to the left of the room we found him. So
Oh
not
fuck!
that
Hold
one.
on, Bang! I forgot. I locked the door. You gotta beat my own goddamn DC.
Two spectral archers like stop in the hallway thing.
I say Eddie's, and I walk past him.
Creatures of the
One
spirit
orders,
world.
prisoners.
There is a bell being like a whistle going about though, and it clearly is the sound for them to just fucking leave. So
Oh, that's an armory. Okay. We're getting close. Oh. Who the fuck is that?
Oh no.
Look at this. I shouldn't be laughing.
you see in the corner of the jail this wretched and sparsely furnished place with a simple bed pan and a woven rush mat. There's just this like man hunched over, malnourished, just kind of slowly looks up. I'm
Hey.
losing it.
Are you from Willowshore?
Why does everyone keep asking me that?
What's your name?
Deming who?
Ooh.
Anywho.
Oh boy. Wait. The lovers made it out?
Is that what that is? Where's your wife?
Didn't have one.
No. Who is your great grandfather?
Huh? Oh no.
Remember.
Grandmother?
My mother abandoned me and she with the rest of them.
Yeah, you want out?
You're not even real.
I'm pretty real.
Oh. Well,
You want to feel how real I am?
Don't hit him with lightning.
No, not really.
I won't.
Where's that? Are you sent by that greedy, block-headed, thieving son of a sow, pighead up the orcs
I
reel?
didn't need to click that.
Yeah. Where's the soggy, soft-shelled thorough with the fish-eyed, scrambled-up egg for a brain? You know, now that I'm thinking about it, Kai's parents would have been better off if his mother had given birth to a chunk of roasted pork.
Look, are you from Willowshore or not?
Yeah, I think he's like, Granny Who's sons.
You have a Granny Who?
grandson or something.
My mother was from Willowshore. What does it matter for me?
Well, we're from Willowshore.
And
Bring it back.
he like turns over.
okay. Look, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure that Willowshore's gone. Not that I've ever been to the place.
Ross, should we just leave this guy here?
No, we can't let him just sit in jail. We just let him out.
All right, we'll unlock the door and let him out.
Wait, you're real?
I mean, as real as a ghost can be.
You got something for the...
He like kicks at the little wooden stake he's chained to.
Yeah, I could take care of
thank-
that. I'll walk up to him. I'll touch my staff to it. And I will Where I will shape wood.
Okay. Ooh. He like gets up. Do you take off his collar or no?
Is it the same key? Or were we given all the keys?
You were given all the
or-
keys to the jail. Yeah, Magokai just threw everything
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah, I'll take his collar off.
Okay. All right. And he will stumble out with the rest of you.
All right, you need to just stay close to us. It's not safe. There's a vampire around.
What? Leave me in the jail.
No, don't worry. We'll protect you. We're basically family.
Magokai like is gearing up and getting things ready, and you guys hear,
All right, spirits. Leave everything where you found it. We're gonna need it more than you.
on the other side, you guys are welcome to walk out of there if you want to, by the way. On the other side, Chow like bows as you guys enter.
You've returned.
Hey.
What is it I can do for you?
We need this.
We need this.
We return the bell's power back to the lantern in Willowshore.
I sensed a dark presence. I thought it was you.
Oh no. We
And Faith.
yeah, we took care of it.
Thank you. You know, my father, he walked to the monastery. It is why I came with. He never returned. Did you kill him? Did you see him?
No, we've been in a mindscape for like 200 years, so we haven't been like in the physical realm.
I see.
We don't even know if is the monastery still there in the future, the present.
During this time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
We did meet one guy up there, but I don't think he was your dad. So.
It's all right. I asked him not to go. I was just a boy. It led me on my path to be an exorcist. I'm sorry if I caused you any pain, spirits.
Well, what was his name? Do you know what was his deal?
Mao Shen.
No, I don't think we ran into him.
I assume you're here for your Eternal Lantern's power.
Yes. Do you know if there's
Yes.
a way to like put the magic that's in this bell into something smaller and more carryable?
Yes, of course. But only by the living.
He puts up a hand.
Allow me.
Sure.
He will stand up.
I require the ringer.
I hand it over.
He will hold up one of the cages that he takes off of one of the pieces, brings it up close, takes the ringer, places it in the center, and then slowly begins a long chant. And you watch as the spectral energy of the warding bell begins to slowly float, and liquid metal begins to pour out of it and flow across the tiny cage for a bird. The metal ringer is surrounded as it ignites with a blue flame.
It is done. Take this cage. Bring it back home. An artifact like the Eternal Lantern, it will reform itself. I cannot go with you. I have a service to Magokai.
It looks like he's
right.
leaving.
Yeah, he's leaving.
So I hear. You must bid me farewell then. And I wish you luck, spirits, on your journeys. And take care. I envy the spirit world these days.
Yeah, I can see why.
He slowly walks past, with the Shrine Maiden following close behind. Are we really leaving, Chow?
Yes.
You know, he brings up a really good point. What are we gonna do once we're back? Things were like bad.
Well, I guess we got to make it better once we get back.
Okay.
It just seems like a lot, I guess.
It can't be as much as trying to come back to life.
I guess you're right.
You have the. You're okay holding the. I mean, it is your duty.
It is my duty. I am the sworn protector of Willowshore and its mentor. I will.
Don't close the door. Don't close the door. We're gonna tap. No.
I think it's the list is still open.
Okay. Fang, and you guys have a prisoner with you, who is no longer a prisoner, but yeah, Katai, you see a pathetic man,
Oh,
no longer in his cage, with the thing on his neck, but you can see he has a crooked back.
oh, nice. The Willowshore guy, right?
There's more of you.
Yeah.
What you got there? It's a bit light.
It's a lantern. I mean, you're from Willowshore. You know what it is, right?
I've never been. My mother was from Willowshore.
Oh.
Did she ever tell you about the eternal lantern?
No. Not really. There were stories. She was young when she lived there. An orphan. She moved away to Shiri.
Oh. So she must have avoided everything. Well, that's good for her. How's she doing?
She's dead.
Oh.
She was killed for nothing. Because the ghost ruler deemed her a criminal for being caught in the street trying to find me food.
Okay. I'll be honest, guy, you're kind of a downer, so I think this is where we part ways. You're free now. Willowshore will be back
Really?
in a few months if you want to come by. Yeah.
Oh,
He fucking runs.
Good luck.
He just
When we
pushes
hear about
past
this
people.
timeline, the worse it gets.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, what are we gonna
Ghost
do when we
King,
get back?
Pirate, there's spider people, evilness.
Good luck, you. And, happy we didn't have to come to blows. You would have lost. Peace.
I don't know, man.
He hops onto his
You only got
horse.
200 you only
I
got
don't know about
220
that.
HP.
What the
That thing is-
fuck? How can you know?
Let's go.
You didn't see what Xian did to that guy.
Yeah, dude. We would have also wiped the floor with you.
And he will grab it on the back, and he's like, he whistles.
We're out of here. Let's move.
All of them look out. But what about the operation?
Things have changed. We're going back. Across the Sea of Ghosts.
None of them seem to have the will to to challenge Magokai.
Yes, Lord.
And they leave. As you can see, they've grabbed supplies, treasuries, they've saddled them up into the side of the horses.
I mean, we don't really need things, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're good.
it's not like we're gonna ransack this place. We're fucking dead.
You hear
Release me.
in Draconic through this open door.
Yeah, I got an answer for that.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I came in ready to kill every one of these people, and a lot of them are leaving alive, so I'm just gonna take that as a win.
Oh man, I'm just saying they're pretty grouped up right now.
I mean, I got a divine wrath ready to go. I mean,
Oh no.
The Shrine Maidens turn over, look at you. They pull out their weapon. They fire their spiritual arrows, which deal 10d6 force damage in a line. Kerpow.
I deflect with
I'm
my
just-
katana.
yeah, you're just cool as fuck. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I'm just cool as fuck. So
All
I
right.
deflected.
It's okay. And you guys head away?
I have no hostility towards these people.
Yeah.
My emotions are changing.
Yeah, I'm
I'm-
curious if your form has changed at all, like any of you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not holding the grudge anymore.
Okay.
Hey guys, I know we're gonna leave, right? On our way back, do you guys mind if we deal with those Kappa hunters now that we're not like, trying to sneak up on this place anymore? I just.
Sure.
Oh yes.
Sure.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Together, all at once, you bid adieu to Mago Kai and him just leaving Nopin the hell out of the region because fuck that Kukopti shit. And you guys gonna head back to Willowshore with the Internal Lantern?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I think with you guys leaving Karahai's fortress into the unmanned, unarmed, like, Karahai people, they no longer have anybody in the fortress, so there's no armed forces. That was all Mago Kai's. You guys have a free walk back home.
Now they're defenseless. So when all the ghosties
Yippee!
come, and they're all gonna die.
And all together,
well.
with only an hour worth of work at the fortress, you head home. And that's where we'll call it a night when you guys are heading back to Willowshore. Well done. You know,
Worked a lot better than I thought.
that could have taken like many sessions to deal with. Like many sessions to deal with. Yeah. Well, how you guys
I almost
feeling?
killed him. I was so close. He was like, I want to talk, and I was sitting there hovering over blink charge with my remaining 2 actions, being like, I could kill him. I could just start combat and we could just fight. But we chose diplomacy. That's what happens when you choose diplomacy, I guess. Things go well.
You did have a social combat against him though, that you could have lost.
Yeah.
Skill
We-
check.
we
on
succeeded.
that.
we did.
We
Yeah, we
rolled
did.
pretty well.
Yeah.
Influence rounds are really fun, especially since that one has such a dramatic change in how the campaign can go, right? Like that, you guys could have fought the whole fortress. Mago Kai could have like dueled you and whatnot, right? Summoned minions. He had this like whole boss fight thing. It's like, nope. All right, sick. He listens to you.
I
Like,
was ready.
all right, man. You know that makes sense. You're just trying to get your people back.
Yeah. He's okay. He seems like a okay, middle of the road, okay type of person.
I
Ah,
thought we were gonna have to make him governor, but he doesn't even want it. so-
nah.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't
Hey,
want to know.
That's good.
Okay, let's be real here. If you've been dealing with like a lot of stuff over your life, like you're a ghost hunter, you're like dealt with it, and then suddenly someone you knew just has their skin torn off, like a skin suit, and a thing that cannot die, can be healed, and is so dangerous that a group of spirits showed up out of nowhere to say we can't let it out. He wants nothing to do with your little village. He's got other sites to work on. He's a lumber lord of the region. Like, nah.
He's got other things. to do.
Nah.
You don't want to be the governor of a town that holds
A monstrous
captive an ancient
being.
evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of. Hmm.
All right. Well, there's a lot of questions also that should have revealed. And I'm going to say it right now. There's only one thing left to do in the winter. That's to get back. Cast the
You know how to get
ritual.
back?
Yeah. Jobin knows how to transport you back into the mindscape.
Oh. Yeah.
And then on top of that, I mean, the only other thing that's going on in the winter is you've got a visitor coming.
Oh.
Yeah.
Princess.
But I will say, once that's done, we're moving on to book 4. That was the big fight. You got through it.
Maybe we can just get her on our side by telling her she's not really.
Well,
in
I thought she
power.
was an imposter.
Yeah, she
It's
doesn't.
fun.
She's not real in the first place, but she thinks she's real.
Yeah.
I hope you guys had fun as spirits.
They're
Yeah.
ghosties.
Mhm,
We
mhm.
can make her real.
Oh,
Yeah.
you think we can make her real, huh?
Yeah,
I
just bring her
gotta
back
say-
with
Yeah,
us.
but
I
I
gotta
don't know.
say,
And
I
then
don't
she can
know.
fight this
I don't know
ghost
if
king.
some people in our party are gonna be down for the Spider Princess.
Some of us,
But
yeah. Some of us might not be.
but yeah, I mean maybe.
I will say, Remy, this session drastically cut down the length of the campaign by a couple sessions. By
Yeah,
you
it
guys
worked
just
out.
talking your way through this and getting to Magokai as the first room of like real fighting, like of actual threat. So
Yeah, I don't know. After I was watching those axes chop at that fucking wall of thorns, I was
Wall
like,
of Thorns.
this is gonna be a minute.
all right. Well, thank you all so much for playing, and I'll see you guys stream next week for the conclusion of the winter arc, and we'll see how how our dear Willowshore has been holding up without you. They've only had to deal with 1 week worth of problem though, like with the
That's
resource
true. That's
management.
true.
We'll see how many people you've lost.